So glad you're here on this Saturday. Hope you got a drink with you. Let's get into tonight's episode of Ulkadian Odyssey. Cool. So in the last episode, is it going to be Furries for Christ still, or did you switch it to the Hellhounds? Or I know some names are flying around.
They're flying, but there's none that actually landed yet.
Nothing landed yet?
We're waiting.
Getting there.
So this group, players, jumped down this strange misty portal, and they fell into a dark cavern. In this dark cavern, they found some strange insigniate ruins, and they were able to decipher the ruins, which led them successfully through a underground mountain in the below, which is Erenel's version of hell. As they navigated, they learned that they had landed in the desiccated Gardens of Silk, which is where Armamaru, the Silken Queen, a giant spider demonic deity, domains. They made their way out, fighting through true elves, or sneaking past true elves, and then fighting through some gnolls and some hook horrors. And as they emerged, they stepped out into the giant cavernous wasteland of broken rock and desolation. As they made their way forward, with the occasional lightning strike and streaking ball of fire, they found a small encampment. And they had just got there and were meeting some of the inhabitants of the encampment. You met Veronica, who seems to be the leader. Veronica was the Sanguis, and she looks to command the bearded devils that guard this encampment. You met Throndek, the Scrapper, which is the artificer dwarf, and the one that is trying to fix up the giant crawler, the mechanical vehicle that'll let you traverse the below much more easier once it's done, equipped with laser beam cannons and harpoons and all the cool stuff. You met Hellclaws, the Ursus, is no nonsense, looks like to be the muscle around here. And then you met the charismatic and charming Floating Skull. Morte the Floating Skull seems to be the guide. As you talk with the group, you learn two things. One is that there seems to be some sort of fallen angel nearby, and Morte the Skull wants you to collect the angel's blood. And the reason for collecting the angel's blood is that you can take it to the Pillar of Skulls, which is this strange collection of souls. And if you offer it angel blood, you can ask it any question and hope that one of the remnants of the souls stuck in this skull pile can answer the question correctly. And you also learned that Veronica is tracking down a soul on her own, the orc shaman Suthrain, and she offered you 5,000 gold if you would sign the scroll pledging service to help her do this. So we pick up after you guys had ate and rested, took a long rest with Throndek the Scrapper. So, what would you like to do? We need some hell music.
So this is a new day.
Let's start with the easier quest first. We need to find her friend, captured by someone.
Well, or
Do
that
we
would be
know it's going to
finding.
be easier?
We'd have to find her
Assume
friends.
An angel is quite more
soul.
intimidating than a few demons
I don't
or
know how
bandits.
easy it is finding a soul.
I suppose that's true.
Finding anything down here is going to be rough.
I don't think we should trust anyone down here, especially Morte.
I don't trust Morte. I think we should just try to get out of here as fast as we can.
I agree.
Well, in order to get out of here, I think we're going to have to trust them to some extent.
Well, at least
But-
help them. We don't have to trust them.
What about that crazy Hellfire on Wheels thing? What do we got to do to get that rolling?
I think we have to find some parts and resources to repair it.
I think we should try to get that up and running. I think that's going to help us a lot.
Yeah, Throndek didn't
Yeah.
give you like a specific list yet.
Yeah, I would have to go talk to him again.
Should go ask him what he needs, and then we'll probably be ready to go.
Do you guys all agree on that?
Yes.
Oh shit, I got your name spelled wrong.
We'll
No!
take Eros with us. Come on, Eros. Let's go.
So you want to go talk to Throndek?
Throndek.
So as you make your way towards Throndek, Ook, you're first in line. So you get to that bridge, that little pass that jumps over some of the bubbling lava and the hot sulfur to get to Throndek. And as you're walking closer to the entrance, right in front of you, about 10 feet, there's this huge crackle, and it looks like the world almost rips apart in front of you. And this strange humanoid rabbit falls out of this portal and lands on the ground.
Oh, bloody hell. Can't say that this is what I thought the above would be looking like. I'll stand up and look over at the ape because I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing your name. You there, could you point me in the direction of Oriax?
Do you know where you are? Where did you come from? This is a
Well-
wonderland.
Obviously.
Wonderland.
Assuming that my calculations were correct and that blithering idiot I was trying to prove a point to didn't muck it all up, this should be, well, wherever Oriax happens to be. Now, if you would be so kind just to point him in me in the proper direction, I'll be right on my way.
Ook is kind of like, too much weird shit's happens, but she's gonna point behind her to Veronica. I think talking to her may help you.
Would you like
I'm
to
not an inhabitant of this land, so I can't exactly tell you where that thing is that you're looking for.
would you like to describe what you look like?
So the creature that you would have saw plummet, I would say he's about like 4 feet tall. Not as long of ears as you see in the portrait, but black fur, very rabbit looking. He has a robe on from the Royal College, and on his right side is a little sigil of a Crovian house. But other than that, he's in pretty typical mage gear, or wizard gear. Carrying his spellbook in his left hand.
Fix your name. Now that you've kind of gathered yourself and you've all seen Dathers fall from this portal, the bearded devils start to react, and they move towards them. They pull these large glaives out and they point them at you, Dathers. Almost like you're an intruder that just infiltrated their camp.
Ook
Whoa,
is
whoa,
gonna,
whoa!
yeah.
Wait,
You speak Infernal.
I do.
Does anyone else speak Infernal?
I think I do. Yeah, I do.
So these bearded devils, they drop their glaives and they rush towards Dathers and they point them at you. Which for you, since I think you're like 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall, it's pretty.
4 feet.
They're like right at their almost their belly button, and they hold it at you. And in Infernal, they say, "Halt! You must speak to Veronica before you can have intermittence."
Cal's gonna motion to Veronica.
Dathers is going to look rather confused and respond in Infernal. I didn't think they spoke bloody Infernal above, but alright.
Veronica walks past, and walks up to you, past Ook, and she has them lower their glaive. She lowers them down. Pretty bold of you to think you could just waltz into this camp undetected, my furry softpaw friend.
Must be this Veronica that they're mentioning. Dathers Frostberry at your service. I'm assuming that this isn't the above.
You are correct, Dathers. You are, in fact, on the complete opposite side. You are in the below.
Oh, no. That's a bright problem, that.
As she's talking to you,
Oh.
Morte the Skull floats over to you.
Wait, since you came here, you must surely know how to get back. Can't you open another one of those portal things you just came through?
Well, I would love to, but unfortunately, I'm not that particularly skilled at magic quite yet. I had meant to copy my professor's little notes in his spell book, that blithering idiot, but unfortunately, I missed the mark. Well, rather, he mucked it all up. The runes I thought were correct should have worked. But, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the materials for a return trip. I was hoping that Oriax would have, helped return me, but, clearly I'm a bit unprepared.
Well, friend, seems like you're in the same predicament as we are.
My friend,
It looks like
we're
it.
trying to get home from this world as well. You should join us. Kyle's gonna walk up to him.
This large, glowing Valthera walks towards you.
Ah, yes. Sure. Sorry, I'm a bit flustered. I'm not used to things going quite wrong like that. A bit of a miscalculation, but, I suppose I'll join you if that's okay with your friend here I'm supposed to talk to. I didn't mean to intrude, it's just a slight miscalculation.
Oh, you do not need to worry. I am not part of this group. They have only been here for a day, much like yourself. In fact, we were just about to discuss ways that they can try to get off of this plane, get back home as well. That is completely
I
up to
suppose
them.
I could consult my notes, maybe try to figure out a way to do a return trip, but I'll tag along and see how much I can help. Do my best.
Morte the Skull floats around you, and he's like eyeing you up and down. Why would you want to leave this amazing landscape, Dathers? There's so much to see, so much to do. And I, Morte the Skull, can introduce you to quite powerful beings.
Well, I don't suppose they couldn't help me spite a person or two. I'll tell you what, I'll think about it. Right now, there's a certain individual at the Royal College I need to give a piece of my mind to when I get back.
I see the markings on your robes.
Yeah, well. Never trust one of those idiots from House Terra. Tell you that, right?
House Terra. How exquisite. Luckily, for you, good old Morte here can show you the way. All you have to do is ask, and I will guide you through the below. Make a history check, Alrendi.
Thank you. I'm eyeing them all with suspicion. Well, not all, just the rabbit and Morte.
History
Ooh.
check, 12. 12, okay.
Can I insight Mort to see if he's trying to, something?
Yeah.
The floating skull.
With a 12, you know that the Royal College is a university in the Crovian Empire, and similar to Harry Potter, they have 4 houses. And you join a house, and the houses kind of dictate At 17, he is definitely. He seems like he knows a lot, but he's definitely very. He's all in it for himself. 17. Veronica kind of pushes the skull. He floats back a bit, catches himself and floats. Well, now that you are here and you've made acquaintances, and for most of you, you spent almost a day here in the below. What is your plan? Will you help us? Or you go about your way?
We're quite interested in that vehicle in that shed over there. Fixing it would be helpful to us, I assume.
The crawler is impressive. Last I spoke with Throndic, there was much to be done. But once it's up and running, I have no doubt that it will be beneficial. But to just give such a vehicle to people we've only just met is a hard sell, especially in the below, when all resources are important.
Well, you wouldn't be giving it to us. We're just going to complete those quests you gave us and then probably head back to the above. Or not the above, well, the mortal plane.
Now, with Dather's education, would he know of any way that a vehicle of any sort would be able to actually leave the below?
It can, but it's a pretty hefty cost. Like it takes a lot to get something that heavy to go, but it's doable.
I think that vehicle is our best bet in these unknown lands.
Like you would know you can't like plane shift a vehicle. You have to open up a portal for the vehicle. So it couldn't be just like a teleport. It have to be like a big portal. When you walk past everyone to go towards the machine, Throndic is kind of watching.
Does he stop me? Oh.
He doesn't stop. He's kind of watching everything unfold with Dathers appearing. He's kind of looking out about it. Seems interested.
Okay.
As you walk by, he gives you a smirk. New friend.
I don't acknowledge him.
You walk past him. Oh.
I know mending is only for like pretty small things, but it's a very big vehicle, so I was wondering if I could mend multiple parts of it multiple times.
So there's a lot to fix. If you guys wanted to spend a whole bunch of downtime and mend, like pretty much like all the time, it's something that you could do. It would just take a while.
Exhausting and boring.
Would
Okay.
mending fully fix that, or does he need parts?
He's gonna need some parts still, but mending will fix a lot of the hub and stuff.
How many hours I would assume would I have to do mending for?
So each cast is 1 minute, and it's 1 foot in dimension.
Ugh, 1 foot.
2 weeks, 8 hours a day.
Jesus.
Damn.
If I helped,
It's 1
would
week
that
then?
1 week?
in-
1 week, 8
Yeah.
hours a day for both of you.
And if we don't sleep some of those days?
If you want to take exhaustion.
Probably. A week is a long time.
So 112 hours total.
Divided by 2.
We go get the parts first, and then you guys mend it, and then Roach trains Cyril how to use weapons for a week or two.
Well, he may know another way too if we talk to Throndic. Perhaps we should just go talk to him.
If we don't rest 2 days and then rest 1 day, we can do it in 3 days each. So we can get it done. Which is just 1 day less, I guess. No, we just get it done in 3 days, I'm sorry.
We can consult Throndic, too. He could probably help a little bit.
I don't think you can mend though.
He probably knows how to fix things, though.
Well, we still need parts, I think. So yeah, somebody should talk to Throndic and figure out, because I wouldn't want us to split up, but we wouldn't be able to stop mending.
Well, I'll go speak to Throndic while you before talk to Veronica in the school?
Veronica, we're gonna consult with Rondek, and then once we talk with him and get this vehicle situation figured out, we will discuss your request further. Does that sound alright to you?
Whatever makes it more comfortable for you down here.
Again, Dathers, you are more than welcome to join us. Sounds like we may be your only option of getting back as well.
Well,
Lucas,
that's
for
a way
now.
to put it, I suppose. Right, I guess I'll be helping you guys with this.
Any help is greatly appreciated.
We'll need it.
I still find it peculiar that a rabbit dropped from the sky into the below, but we'll question that later.
Rondek.
Seems like you've made a new friend.
Apparently.
And he has a book out and he's taking notes. I like him already.
Good man likes to learn.
Well,
We're
if I'm
curious.
going to be stuck in the below, I might as well, I don't know, learn a little thing or two about it.
Well, write down it's hot and annoying. Anyhow,
Yes, it
what
is.
parts do you require for the repair of that vehicle? We'd like to help out.
A few things. One, we need to fix its engine and give it some power to go. Something that I've found that does this very well is the heart of a Dragloth. There's a large fiend that makes its way down here below. 4 arms, similar to a what you would call the mortal planes werewolf.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to do nicely.
Where might we find one of these?
It would definitely take some tracking, but they usually tend to be close to rocky mountain terrain here. So now that we're sort of in the open wasteland, you can find some sort of hilly terrain. They tend to hide in the shadows. They are quite large.
Do you think our party would be capable of taking one on?
I think so. You all look. You look so like you're able to handle yourselves here, but it will be a challenge. Be very difficult.
Then we shall grab this part first. What's after that?
Next up, we just need to prepare the sides. If you come, and he kind of walks you back into this, back to where the destruction is. Hey, Pokemon. So you can see now that he's kind of pointing stuff out. A large part of the hall has been shredded and ripped apart. And it looks like some sort of gargantuan beast really ripped its claws and just shredded the left side where 2 of the harpoon gunners were. So we need to fix the hull, repair the engine with Dragolith heart. And I think it'll be up and running with this.
Bloody hell.
If you want to repair the hull, what I would need is black steel. And that is just molten rock that is cooled. Which, as you can imagine in the below, it is hard to get things to cool. Many of the demonic structures that you'll find are made from the same blackened steel. And it's why old Crawler here is almost impenetrable.
Would I have a clue on how to get certain materials, how to cool in hot places?
That's a good point, because you are from... So you would need to find some sort of... Well, I guess the way that you've seen it done is with a blast of like cool steam. Because from where you are, from your experience, water evaporates very quickly. So you basically have to situate the steel to where once you bring out the water, that it immediately hits, because it'll evaporate almost immediately. So the steam has to like hit the steel
What if
constantly.
we cast frostbite on it? It says it causes numbing frost to form on one creature.
You can do that. You get enough of it and you just keep frostbiting it, letting it cool. I think we'll need 50 pounds. 50 pounds should do it.
Would,
So you're saying we
would-
have to find a way to cool it first and then extract it? Or do we have to extract it and then cool it?
So black steel, you'll find the remnant starting to hard and turning to glass close to lava that is extremely hot in large areas. Down here in the below, you'll find large lava ponds, and on the outsides of these ponds, some of this black steel will begin to crust. And if you can cool it and then extract it, we should be able to make do.
Cyril can do the extraction. High temperatures don't really affect him.
What would mending do for the hole then? Would that just negate that, or
Yep, you could mend if you wanted to do that, and it would take away the black steel. You just have to get the
okay?
heart. It's not that.
All right, makes sense.
Is frostbite like our only way to really cool things then?
For me, at least.
I mean, I have frostbite as
might,
well.
I might have some helpful solution. So I hate to interject into the conversation, but seeing as I'm new here, and Dathers is still writing down notes on the design of the vehicle and all of that. So aside from knowing that I'm in the below, where specifically, I might ask?
Oh, I tell him, because I know. I wrote it down somewhere. But, I tell you that. Broken Reach.
Yeah, got it.
Never ending, I assume you would know what the Broken Reach is. We're in the Broken Reach. Little rabbit.
I know what the Broken Reach is.
Make a history or religion check. Good choice.
They're both the same.
A 9. The Broken Reach is where the Shadow War initially takes place. So on one side of the Broken Reach, you have the Matron of Ravens, and her black citadel. It's fucking fly. And on the other side of the Broken Reach, this is like a huge expanse that takes up the center of the below. On the other side of the Broken Reach, you have El Terrell's forces and the Distressed Body. And so like in the center of the Broken Reach is where both forces fight for control of the below. So you're very close to the warfields, where there's like the demonic infantries are constantly waging war.
This is hardly a very safe place to be.
Thank you for pointing that out. I'm very aware.
Thronek,
Yes.
which direction would we go to avoid the warfare of the center?
Stay away from the northeast and you should be alright.
Okay. I say we get that heart first, and then you mages and wizards go to work on repairing the hull.
Is there any hunters in the camp that are particularly aware of the tracks these creatures would leave behind?
You might have luck if you ask Hellclaws. He's a amazing tracker, assassin. He's always there when we need him. But he'd be the man to ask.
That would make sense.
I already forgot what the creature's name is. What is it?
Dragloff?
Dragloff.
What is it? Draclaw?
Let's
A
go ask
Dragloff?
Hellclaws, Roach. I kind of motion him towards the door.
So would you all agree that avoiding extraction of this black steel is probably in our best interest, as probably wouldn't handle it correctly, and we're just gonna allow the magic users to use their magical fingers to fix this?
If we're okay waiting
Okay.
a little while.
I feel like this is going to be easier than getting steel.
I'd rather play this conservatively and not burn my hands off.
Throndek, since you know a bit more about this fiend than we do, perhaps you can help us with some items?
What do you mean?
Would you be able to provide our party with anything substantial that would make the fight for his heart, or her heart, be a little more easier for us?
Make a persuasion with disadvantage.
Damn! Why? Why does he hate me?
Cause you just met him.
'Cause you're in hell.
That too. 20?
Well, if
That's
you happen to
perception.
have some,
Face.
Right.
if you happen to have some spell scrolls and some ink and parchment, that would be awfully nice. Very helpful for me, at least.
Unfortunately, I do not, but you should be able to double click on him too. It should bring up his inventory. I do have some magical items that I can sell. And some potions.
Can I just take it? Or does he
Steal,
want me
you
to
mean?
buy it? No, I asked him for help. He's not gonna help us with that 17?
That was a perception, not a persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this is so Light of Kink. This is a homebrew world called Erenel. That link there, and this is the below, which is basically like the hell reality. Let's say the more that I get used to you, and the better you treat me when I speak to you, the easier it'll be for you to get to my wares. Instead of when you walked by me and I try to start a conversation, you put up your nose.
you smirked at me. I don't believe that's actually starting a conversation, not at least where I come from.
Did you not hear
You've
words?
obviously never been to Krov, lass.
Brenda's just gonna look down at him.
Oh, I'm just saying, I might know a thing or two about, handling merchants. Kind of a family thing. Though I was disinherited.
Right. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
inherited, but you're going to a royal college.
Light of the King,
Ew.
thanks for the follow.
Thanks.
It's a good name.
Minor details. Krovian houses are always too proud. Even when they don't know any bloody better.
I already spent some time in Krov. It's been many, many years, but Glory Ward. Good place, good people. I was particularly close to, well, what was the noble's name? Ambrose. I don't know if you remember. Have ever heard of the Ambrose?
Would
Why is it named
would
something?
Dathers have heard of them?
So being Krov, you would. Ambrose are one of the strongest families. And there's
You know
Is this before or after we threw them over?
I was asking, is this before or after Dying Embers?
this is after.
The Ambrose.
No, so I would know that they're not quite as strong as they used to be.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
What? They don't know that yet.
They
Unless,
just aren't. They just aren't anymore.
unless the grandfather fucked up.
Well, I will say, they were a mighty house, but nowadays even mine's faring a little better than they are. About to say that we're not very well off ourselves, but certainly not one of the biggest.
Well, just being a house in the Krovian Empire is very, very well done. Stature under
Well,
King Marvaldi is important.
depends on who you ask.
Yeah, it's true.
Even amongst the houses, there's always that hierarchy.
Always
Some
bickering.
think they're bloody better than others, even if they barely have a keep to piss in,
All too well. You see, I got brothers in the Iron Vanguard. We protect the city, Krov. Good dwarfs from the mountains with us under mist tips.
Well, between you and me, they might be the only bloody decent people in the city.
Make a persuasion check, Dathers.
Hey.
With a 9, let's say if you can come back with the Dragolith heart, I'll make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do, friend.
Crovies need to stick out or take care of each other when we can.
Dathers will extend his hand to shake the dwarves.
He meets it with a shake. His hand is very rough from just working and being down here for so long. It's like sandpaper.
I can barely return a shake to that. But he tries.
Well, good luck. And he turns and he reaches down and grabs his hammer. He just walks over and he smashes onto the crawler.
Yep.
Alright.
Surprising to meet some decent fellows down here.
It is surprising.
All the books
Oh.
I've read have made this place seem like an intolerable wasteland, but suppose it ain't that bad.
I'll approach
Just you
Oswald.
wait.
You seem very charismatic yourself. I feel like that'll reflect on those that you speak with.
Oh well. Try dealing with Krovian merchants.
Does anyone
I've heard the
sing
city of
Roac?
Krov.
No, I
People
haven't.
too rich and too proud to know what's better for them. They all think they know what's better.
Are you making a slide against me?
Do we know kind of the relationship between the Ulkadian Empire and the Krovian Empire?
They trade. They're
So they're pretty neutral. There's not
they're
like
neutral.
any.
They're not
Okay.
bad blood, but they're not overly friendly.
So if I'm like a person from the Ulkadian Empire and I hear about the city of Krov, it's not like, oh, they're so posh over there and super bougie compared to us. Like we're more
It's a bougie
primitive
capital.
and like
Goddamn
we're
bougies.
traditional. Yeah.
I
No.
was gonna untie Eros and pat him on the back. Let's make some more stories. We have a task.
We're going to spill
Should
some
we-
blood.
Should somebody go look for Roac first?
Oh, I saw him. He left while you were sleeping early this morning.
Another friend of yours.
What do you mean he left? Where did he go?
A mysterious one, nonetheless.
I hope he didn't leave in a daze. It was very hot down here. Put anybody in a wrong sense of mind.
I don't think the heat did too well for him.
I mean, he was wanting water last time. So.
Well, hopefully he did not mistake a lava pool for a pond.
Ooh.
He seemed like a smart fellow. I'm sure he's fine.
Well, should keep an eye out for him. Perhaps tell him where we are if you see him again.
If he makes his way back, he knows he at least has a cot to sleep in here.
That would be good. He was a good ally.
Mort floats over. He was the best ally.
Surprised you didn't go
I'm
with
sure
him.
you would say that.
We
You should tell him
discussed
something,
it.
Mort.
Of course not, no, but I am here to offer my services as a guide to help you navigate this dangerous
Since you
terrain.
said that, yeah, did you do something to him?
Of course not. You could vouch for me, Eros. The floating skull was here.
Gathers is going to lean into Roach. Just kind of whisper. You know, we got people like his type up in Krov. Just trying to scam people who don't know any better. You know, those tourist types willing to just spend copper on nothing.
Sure, he thinks of us that way.
I find it best to ignore those types.
I am Link, or Light of the King. Got the campaign setting if you want to use it. We put out content 5 times a week for supplement stuff if you want to download some PDFs.
Can I insight Mort?
Sure.
They were getting pretty chummy last night, so. What are these rolls?
Oh,
that's right.
22.
Yes.
Wow.
There you go.
Tell us Mort's backstory now.
Yes, everything about him.
Back in 2021, Mort the Skull had two.
He's already in the future. Fuck.
So he definitely likes Roak. You pick up that he likes Roak a lot. And with the 22, you don't think he would put Roak in harm's way.
Okay.
But he's also talking to all of you because he's trying to get you to do something for him. And he's trying to do it in a way that makes it look beneficial for all of you too.
Where are you going to guide us?
To the fallen angel for the angel's blood.
We're not going there yet. You could stay here.
But I can help you get to where you need to go.
Toward the fallen angel's blood?
Oh, we can do that after we do what you need to have done
My
first.
friend Morte. Cal's gonna interject. Would you know where to find the Dragolith? You seem pretty acquainted with this atmosphere.
You seek Dragolith. Dangerous.
We need a beating heart of a Dragolith.
Well, you see, Dragolith are half true elf, half demon. So we need to be heading our way close to where you stepped into this plane. Here. And he starts to describe the Dragolith to you. And he's like he knows a lot about it. Ogre-sized. 4 arms, purple-black skin, and yellow-white hair. 2 of its arms are huge and muscular. The other 2 are smaller, shaped like an elf. And he describes this creature to you.
Ooh.
Sounds like a challenge.
Dad was just hastily scribbling the description into.
Do I know the history behind them? Or ever heard anything about their history of creation? Because I'm curious about it. Or is it just something that El Terrell has done to his true elves over time by creating fiends?
Make a history check with advantage.
Oh, snipe.
Because you are an elf. 15, so
16.
16. Well, so the Dragolith are elves, true elves, that have been deemed favored by Eltrell. And they drink this special hematurgy concoction made by his wife, the Scarlet Walker, which changes them over a period of a week. Similar to what you would know as the Ritual of Iswa, almost the exact opposite of that.
Ritual of Iswa?
Yeah, so like what the humans do to become more elf-like.
Milliman?
Yeah, so it's like the opposite effect. It's what the true elves do to become more Eltrell-like.
Does anyone know what El Terrell looks like? Like, I assume he wouldn't have been able to keep his elf form. And I mean, it's been eons and stuff, but not really.
You want to ask Mort?
Not really.
Well, Cal's gonna continue the conversation more. So, Mort, do they have any known weaknesses? Something that could be useful to us?
A couple things. One, they are highly resistant to cold, fire, lightning, and they are immune to poison. Unfortunately, there are no known weaknesses. They are very strong, very fast. And like their true elf counterpart, they do possess some of the magic still left over in them. They can shroud the world in darkness. They're very adept at causing confusion with
Like the opponents.
their eyesight.
Any recommendations? We'll have to track one down if we're to get the Hellcrawler running again. Any information would be useful.
Oh, I could guide you to an idea of where I might have seen one. I mean, I have traveled the below quite extensively.
That would be helpful, as well as our friend. We're certain to find one. We have a tracker in the group. And if he gets advice from Hellclaws, I'm sure we're to find one.
As long as all of you accept a little old skull, I'll do my best to guide you. And then
How
maybe,
old are you, Mort?
what year is it?
I don't write it down.
Hell
like
if I
Ebony
know.
does.
I'm an amnesiac.
It's 624.
624.
Varric, what year is it?
EOBO.
Just say it.
Well, then I am over 1,000 years old. Been down here for quite some time.
For 1,000 years old?
Interesting.
How is that even possible?
You're 1,000 years old and you're still having us run the chores? Come on.
Well, I would do it myself, but you see, I am but ahead.
Maybe we'll get
Did
you
you
some
ever have a
ham
body?
before we leave.
I did before I was cast down into the below. I spent time in the pile of skulls and made my way out. And here I am.
Were you alive before the Great Sacrifice?
I was.
Were you an elf?
Minotaur.
Minotaur. Unfortunate.
You were a minotaur. Does this skull actually have like a minotaur skull, or is it like a normal?
It's a large skull, but it's not there's no like prominent features. You don't see any like horn marks or anything on it. Yes, I know elves and Minotaur do not see eye to eye. That was many, many centuries ago. What good is there to squabble over things that have been forgotten? I mean, does anyone even know why we used to be at war?
Some terrible reason, probably. Such as the enslavement of other races, but
Yes,
that
much
was a long
by...
time ago.
That is true. And you are lucky enough to say that your race was the worst. I mean, Eltra is a elf.
Unfortunately, he is, yes. He was. Now he's an abomination.
Agreed. I'm not asking you to trust old Mart. Just give me the chance and I will show my use. Perhaps you will just enjoy my company so much that you will help me get my body back.
See.
For the last 1,000 years, you've been trying to get your body back, and no one has assisted you yet.
I was in that pile of skull for a very long time. That's how I know of its whereabouts.
Would you finally be able to rest if you were to get your body back?
I don't want to rest.
Why don't you want to rest?
I've been this way for untold time. I feel like I've missed much. I'm watching the world literally fly past my floating head.
Well, you're dead, so that's kind of what it does.
It's not good for your mind to not allow yourself to fall into the eternal sleep. Bad things can happen if you wait too long.
But I have waited. I live in Erenel, like, thanks, Erenel bot. So Roach wants to talk to Hellclaw. So Hellclaw's just watching this conversation happen. Very stoic.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if he's looking at more like
Yeah.
rolling his eyes because he's talking too much and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
So
But if he's stoic, okay.
one thing you learn about Hellclaw, besides his very long extended claws and the markings all across his body and his face, he does not show emotion or really any personality either. He just kind of stands there and watches. So as you're next to him, he's just 8.5 feet tall, just brute muscle, just standing there watching Mort talk.
We are going to be hunting a Dragolith. Are there anything we should look for while tracking one? And if we find one, what should we look out for?
Make sure that Dragolith is not accompanied by more Dragolith.
And if we were to fight it, is there anything in particular we should look for?
Avoid its mouth and claws.
Void mouth and claws. Simple enough.
I think that'll be
That's
easy.
The best advice we're gonna get from a fighter.
Maybe. Do
You
they?
said to make sure that there are not any more Dragolith around. How can we tell if they're traveling in a pack versus one by itself?
Use these. He points at his eyes.
Ah, yes, of course.
Scan.
Yep.
Did they
Use our
make a
senses,
particular
fight
sound?
good. Thanks.
Yes. They sound like.
Very descriptive. I'm sure that old pile of bones over there can lead us to one.
Now the question is, how accurate was his mimicry of it?
Gotta find out.
Seem pretty good.
If it seemed pretty good, I'm gonna be listening out for that noise.
So you're gonna see walking, you're gonna hear.
Just make
Well,
sure
the
you don't
great thing
hear
about notes
multiple of
that they
that.
can always be adjusted.
So,
I suppose.
our opponent doesn't seem to have a resistance to radiant abilities. Which means I could be quite effective against him.
I feel like many things down
Let's
here
hope that be true.
have issues with radiant energy.
If not, then we'll slowly whittle them down with our swords.
That always
For
is a
yourself?
trick.
Yeah.
And my axe.
Mort, it's time to depart. Let's go.
You have no idea
so
how
we are
happy
taking
you've
this.
made me by bringing me.
Contain your excitement a little bit, my friend.
Thank you for the wise words for the hunt. And then Ook is gonna like do a half bow to Hellclaws and walk away.
He gives you a nod.
I thought you were gonna offer a book to him for a second.
Here to use
I
it.
feel
for-
like they're in short supply down here.
Probably one of
Firebugs.
Blow bug.
She tried to eat. Ook already tried to eat one.
Oh, you did? Tainted as shit.
It was spicy.
So you want to depart with Mort?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's coming
I
with
guess
us.
so, yeah.
All right.
Gives me a chance to kill him.
Now, during this travel, do you want to go kind of a slow pace, a fast pace? Do you want to be stealthy when you move? How do you guys want
We'll
to?
rest during the day and move during the night.
How stealthy can we be? Like, what is this terrain? Is it like a...
Deserty?
It's a wasteland. It's very open. There are occasional hills and crevasses, but for the most part, in the area that you're at, besides the long walk that you took that had the mountains behind you, it's as far as you can see right now, it's just a wasteland that stretches. It's also hard to see too far. Like, you don't see as far as you would, say, if you're in Ulkadia. But that's because there's so much smog and smoke and embers and ash that falls from the sky, like California. But you can't see too far.
Oh God, we're just in California right
That's
now.
smug, not smog.
If anyone's in California watching, stay safe.
Or Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my Foundry's lagging.
You know, if only they just rake their leaves, am I right?
Oh,
Foundry.
hush your mouth.
I gotta reload Foundry real quick.
I feel like the pace we're gonna take is just like a normal pace then, right? Alert.
Yeah.
Seeing as it's flat land, hopefully we don't travel over like a little crevice and there's
Morte
8
have
Dragoloth
a
in there.
damn good idea how to move around down here since he's 1,000 years old.
He just floats.
If he doesn't,
And
then
he's very small.
we're gonna smash him into a wall.
Yeah,
Bully
that's what he
him.
will.
Make him feel bad.
All right. The music should be kicking back on. Almost back.
I'll be asking Mort about what I should be looking for tracks then.
Okay. So you guys depart from the camp. It's hard to tell what time of day it is just because the nights and days blend into this wasteland oasis. But
Russo, is
whenever
Eros
it's
still with
coolest.
us? Or is
Yeah.
he staying at the camp?
Eros is gonna walk with Cal and Cyril, I assume.
Cool.
They're the only people that doesn't hate him.
I would assume he would stay there. Hellclaw was watching him.
I untied him and said he could come with us.
Hmm.
Making
I
some
feel like
more
we kind of
swords.
gave him free reign at this point. Since, yeah, we undid all the stuff, so.
Well, if he wants to run away, then he's still in hell.
I mean, yeah, go for it. That's why we let him go.
it's true.
I'm basically going under the impression with him, like, this is the place to become powerful enough to defend your people. So he better do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had like a little inspirational talk with him.
I'm going for his ego, so he better listen.
So you walk for what seems like almost 6 hours, with Mort slowly staying ahead of you. He's leading you northwest, and you're able to pick that out just by the way that Throndek was talking about where to avoid. So he leads you northwest into the ash.
We want to avoid northeast, right?
Yep.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Okay.
So the hellish landscape of the below stretches out before you, filled with the black smoke, fallen ash, and cinders. After about 3 hours of this walk, the smell of decay and death starts to encompass all of you. And as you guys are walking for the 3 hours after this, the smell hits. You start to see the hillsides and the landscape starts to hill a bit. Sort of the golden wheat fields that you all were used to in the Ulkadian Empire. You're getting to a little more hilly of a terrain. And as the terrain gets more hillier, you see these small bubbles and pools of lava, of molten rock, are becoming more like just more on the landscape. So you can't just walk in a straight line. You gotta like snake and curve and move about. But Mort stays ahead, talking the entire way. And if he tries to talk with someone and they don't respond, he just moves to the next one and talks to them. Never shuts up, just keeps on chatting.
Of course.
So as
I would
you
like to
go ahead.
keep my eye out for any potential danger in the sky or around us. So
If he chats with Dathers, Dathers will ask him pretty much everything there is to know about the area that they're in. He's just gonna take notes the whole time.
Got it.
nerd.
So that this is just gonna be
Well,
talking
upon-
the whole time.
Noticing like that rancid smell of like the corpses and just rotting flesh. Uga's like, could I assume that the smell is coming from the den of these creatures? Or what is that? Is that normal?
It's normal in the below. I would think nothing of it.
Why would it smell like this?
So this is the landscape. It's
Smells
getting
like
more
death.
hillier, more full
Because there's
of
probably
rock.
death nearby.
It's from we're in the never-ending war.
The war
Okay,
is
back.
so prominent that so much blood is spilled that literally rivers of blood flow through the below. And you can grab a boat and just make your way down a river of blood. It's much quicker.
Yeah, this is truly an awful place. No offense to you, of course. You seem quite comfortable down here.
Morte stops suddenly. And then you see a ways away, right, just kind of appearing between the smoke and the fog, the fallen ash, a small ruin rises out of the dusty plain. It looks like an ancient fortress, now all but destroyed. Its scorched stone walls are crumbling and pierced, as though large rocks or meteors have smashed into the side of it. Unfortunately, as Morte stops, he stops at the edge because you are not the only ones in this vicinity. You see a humanoid creature. And I'm gonna pop him up.
Ew.
That's kind of creepy.
It's hot.
He's holding a
Dang.
glaive, and he has a metal mask bolted to his head as he stands on the ridge leading to the ruins behind him. He looks out. Hard to tell if he's looking at you because you can't see anything but his face is looking in that direction. But he stands there staring, unmoving. And as Morte stops and looks at him, we need to get past that ridge.
Do you
What
know
is
what
that?
that thing is up there?
That is a Maragon. They are the souls of fallen soldiers and mercenaries who have made their way into the below. They are lieutenants for some of the demonic warlords that make this place their home.
So it's trouble, is what you're saying.
He's protecting something.
Can they be reasoned with?
Their loyalty is unwavering for their demonic lord that they serve.
As long
Would
as
he be
the Lord
protecting
is
something?
Dracula, we'll be fine.
Yeah, is he protecting anything of worth that would concern
Probably.
us?
It is hard to tell. The fortress does loom behind him. And the hilly mountainside, the rocks. Prime Dragolith hunting grounds.
Do you know the demon lord that would probably be in that crumbling fortress?
It is a tough ask because it changes so much. It could be Drazikalax. It could be Baal.
Why don't we just go ask? Some of you speak Infernal, right? I
We
doubt he'll
don't
be
want to ask these types
an
of
enemy
questions.
from the start.
I doubt that it's going to be friendly.
You never know until you try.
No, we should assume everything in the below is going to kill us.
Well,
Agreed.
the first people, well, I guess not the first people we found, but the first camp of people were friendly.
I do enjoy civility, but I will not tolerate keeping abominations alive in front of us.
Erenel
wanna
draws
kill
his
him,
greatsword. Whoosh. Just in case.
Well,
I put on my shield.
we should approach it.
Do we have? Is there like a direct line there that's kind of in the shadows, or is it all pretty bright here?
It's all pretty bright from the lava.
All right.
Well, we should just continue forth, stand our ground, try not to engage it directly and see if we can walk around it. If it attacks us, then we'll do what we need to do.
You want to try to go around?
I mean, we will continue on with our business.
The choice is yours. I am merely the guide. I just point out where we need to go.
If you know a safe path, let's take that. But if there's no safe path, let's just go talk.
Kill.
Go, in the case of these two.
We could try to
There's
go
no-
around, but if we go any further north or south, we'll be stepping into some of the prime spine devil hunting grounds.
Hmm.
What's a spine devil? I must ask.
Creatures about as big as your friend Varric and Dathers here.
That's nothing. They're tiny.
Their tails are covered in spikes.
Tiny.
The sound of combat.
I'll have you know I'm fairly tall for a softpaw.
I'm tiny.
like 6'8", so he like just looks down on you.
Had a small man off.
I didn't mean any offense by it. Being small has its benefits as well.
Let's continue forward. If we have to.
I say
Kill
we
it, we'll kill
just speak to this thing. Maybe it will let us pass as long as we don't hurt its lord.
You could speak
Cyril
to
can
it.
take the lead if that makes you more comfortable. Whoever speaks Infernal, you need to come up here as well. I assume that's you.
Ook will be towards the front too.
Eros walks forward too.
Oh, suppose
Bart
I
and
can
Dathers,
help.
right?
Alright.
I
So, Eros, Cal, Cyril, and Dathers will walk towards this entity with their weapons in idle stance. No ill intention.
Ren will keep her distance a little back, but she keeps one palm open and ready, and it glows slightly.
Eric's gonna keep his distance too and be ready to attack.
So when you get to there, like right there, the creature steps forward and points its glaive out over you. Doesn't speak, just points it.
Tell them we're here to hunt for sport or something.
Infernal, Dathers will say to the creature. I suppose we're just here to hunt some Dragolith, if... Include that.
It makes
Hunting a bit of sport, you know?
it makes no movement. Doesn't speak. It just, you see it slowly wave its hand, and as it waves its hand, these demonic creatures burst from the ground all around you.
Huh.
These-
Not a friendly, I suppose.
These creatures, as they burst from the ground, they are grotesque gorge devils. They have putrid stink clouds filled with stinging insects that swirl almost 20 feet from their body, which puts you guys right on the limit of where this like putrid cloud flies around, and they look beautiful like this.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cute.
God.
Damn, look at them
Oh.
rolls!
So Varric, are you like attracted to those things?
So
Because you're a druid
gross.
of customs,
Absolutely.
right? Okay. I don't know. I'm not judging.
Yeah. Bugs will attack bugs. It's alright.
We're about to roll
I hate
initiative.
saying "I told you so."
Well, I don't think that was
knew it.
a yes. But he didn't exactly say no, so...
Well, everyone's gonna
Maybe
raise
it's still friendly.
Roll initiative.
So what do you suggest? We just keep talking to it? I don't think that's gonna work.
Cal's just gonna turn around and nudge and then pause. Quarterstaff.
They're like bloated corpses.
That's what they are.
Disgusting.
Our initiative is just ass.
What do you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh
There's
no.
so many 9s and 8s.
Well, we got 3 people at the top.
Yeah. You guys are just assholes.
Dathers.
Oh, look at he's the first one.
Well, he doesn't seem to be the talkative type, so I'll flash purple. Oh. And I will step back.
Cool. Hey, Jama. Goes to Cow.
Alright, Abras, or Eros, let's get you some more stories. And Cal's gonna back off from the clouds of insects. Cyril's gonna stay, of course. And then Cal will shoot a shot. Or actually, he's gonna cast False Life first.
Okay.
So. Alright, Cal gets 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And Cyril's gonna move forward and attack the closest enemy. That will be with his slam attack.
12 misses.
Alright.
So he runs through, fighting through the stinging insects, and he comes down and slams the ground in front of this grotesque fat creature.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
All right, goes to Varric.
I'll go up 25 feet. And I'll frostbite the one. Actually, I'll frostbite this one to the right.
Yeah, you got it.
Hopefully it hits.
Con save. Oh,
Damn. Alright. That's it.
icicles coalesce on the rolls on the fat lard, and they just fall off, and he's.
Do you seem resistant to it?
Well,
Oh,
he,
I didn't.
he rolled a success con, so
Yeah.
maybe he might be once it hits.
I mean, they do have a lot of insulation.
The Naparibo is going to
Rubber.
bite the golem.
No burrito.
10.
Oh, this poor guy. Doesn't hit.
This Nupper boy is going to dash to there. He half like rolls down the hill.
So nasty.
He's also going to dash to here. Eros.
You suicidal bastard.
Actually, Eros ain't scared. He's a knight.
No,
so
he's just confident.
he
That's
dashes
exciting.
into the insects with his greatsword out. Alrindy.
All right. I am going to. Can't get very far. Damn, this 30 feet. Actually, this is like I trying to understand the map. Is it is this like a ledge?
Yeah, you're
or
going.
can I like?
So you're going like up a really slight incline. So it's not too bad, but it's definitely taking you up a hill a little bit.
Okay, I'll just go there.
And then where the Maragon is, the guy with the glaive, he's about 10 feet up.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Oh, I didn't do a long rest from before. My bad. So my AC is now 20,
Nice. Cool.
and then as an action, I'm going to cast Firebolt at the Armagon.
Okay. The guy with the face?
Yeah.
You got it.
Damn.
11 slams into the cliff face under him, and he doesn't even move. He just stands there staring.
All right. Then it's the end of my turn.
Goes to Roach.
Move up besides Gather. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the Myrmidon and fire an arrow at him.
Cool. Gonna use Yellow Eyeball for Hunter's Mark. A 9 misses.
Son of a bitch.
Got that advantage if you want to use it.
Yeah, because this is the only time I can do a lot of damage in the game.
So the gods have decided to make Roach hit. Oop, wrong one.
Because this is the only round I get an extra D8.
That's some good damage.
Destination.
Got it. So the longbow shot strikes true. It hits under the face mask, and you see it hit and some flesh under the neck, and it splurts out this reddish blackish liquid. Upper boy rolls on ahead, and he's gonna try to bite the golem. 20.
You can't eat the golem, you idiot.
Goes to Ook.
Anything's food if you believe hard enough. I can't help but think these things are gonna explode when they die. So I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna great axe. These rolls are just fucking great.
10
not gonna do
misses.
anything.
I do have the magic dice out.
The Maragon. It's going to drop from the cliff face and land. It's going to step up a couple spaces. Bonus action switches to a heavy crossbow, and he's going to shoot at Ook.
That hits.
Second shot at Ook.
That hits as well.
So 2 piercing. Oh wait, that's heavy crossbow. He only gets 1 shot, so take the other one away. So only the first one hits. Heavy crossbow is a load. So that's a fire.
Won't argue that.
This nuppery boy is going to try to bite you. Ook.
Hits.
19 for 6. This nuppery boy
We're
is
not raging.
going to bite the knight. 19 hits.
Can we have those rolls? Yeah, please.
Top of the round to Danders. It's a lot of fat boys.
There's a lot.
I will move for just a little bit. And
Digital profit, 300 bits. Giving Roach
Yep, there he
advantage.
is.
I'm a dude himself.
Keeping us strong. We need it.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot, man. He's always got you guys' back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit that one with a Ray of Frost. So Dathers will wave a circle with his hand and just kind of tap where he made the circle, and a Ray of Frost is going to go fucking wide.
Oh, 8 misses. Give us the juice. Goes to Cow. Cow, at the start of your turn, because your golem is in around 5 of these guys, he needs to make a con save
Of course.
5 times.
Oh god.
Oh no, rip Eris.
First one's a fail. Second one's a fail. Third one's a fail.
There's so many dice on the board.
Fourth one's a pass. Okay.
Oh, ignore the last one.
So 3 got through. When you start your turn inside the vermin clouds, if you fail the con save, you take a d4. So 3d4.
Dang.
So it's not too bad. 9 points of
Die and explode.
damage.
Oh,
This was-
God.
This is a piercing damage from the little stinging insects.
Figures.
Ugh.
Hey, Digital Prophet earned a 5k bits badge. Hell yeah, you should get an emote, dude.
Oh
Great.
wow.
So Cyril's gonna see the importance of Maragon as all of his allies are attacking, and he's going to static fling.
Oh!
Alright, no worries. I am then gonna cast for my bonus action. Or I guess oh shit, that is my bonus action. So I can't do that. Anyhow,
Did you
I'm
move
going
him?
to shard shot Maragon as well.
Ooh,
There we go.
nice.
Much better.
22 hits for 9 force damage.
Kyle's gonna move up a little bit, and that will be his turn.
So the
Do you wanna
Maragon,
move Cyril?
he'll get, you can try it if you want to move him, but he's going to get attack opportunities.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay.
So the Maragon jumps down,
Um,
crossbows at Ook, and then gets shot by the shard shot in the chest and falls back a bit.
Varric's gonna go up 20 feet.
Careful, Varric.
Ooh, you run into the cloud.
Sprout appendage.
Sprout
I think I did this
appendage.
right, hopefully. Ah, shit. Yeah, it didn't even roll the attack. Doesn't matter, it didn't hit.
So the
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do advantage on that.
Okay.
What do I do for the attack? 2d6.
That's a saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Sprout
Saving
Appendage,
throw.
it doesn't attack. It's you make this tentacle like appear on you, and then
okay.
when anything starts its turn next to you, it goes whoosh and smacks it.
Okay, never mind. I won't use advantage though. That'll be it then.
You got it. So this tentacle sprouts out of your back and starts to flail around, protecting you.
End turn.
Upper boy. It's going to attack Eros with a bite. Ooh.
You're getting really good damage rolls. Quit the fudging there, DM.
It's been like 19 every time.
Upper boy is going to attack the golem.
Something is wrong.
13.
That misses.
Upper boy is going to attack Varric. And
Come on.
16.
Yep, hit.
And then so the both upper boys that just went are in range of your swing. So they both need to make
Alright.
dex saves. So that one, it bites you, and now it's going to. This is the top one. It's fail. And this is the one to your right. I think it fails too.
Do you want me to make two different
So you want to take the 9?
2d6s? Yeah.
So both. So as both reach in and bite, your spine appendage swirls around and slaps them both. It does some damage to them. It splits them down the side, and this green pus starts to ooze from their chest. They look pretty rough from that. Eros, at the start of his turn, he needs to make 5 con saves. 1. 2. 3. Looking good. Let's pass. Let's pass.
Damn.
Oh.
Thought it was
Does he
about
have to make a
do
dex save?
Fantastic, though. Like, holy crap.
And now he needs to make a dex save as Varric's whip.
it. Oh shit. I should
Uncontrollable.
Yeah, it's uncontrollable. 19 success.
Oh, good.
So he takes half damage. Give him. I'll take the 4 from your previous roll.
You don't have to take the full brunt.
Oh shit.
Now
I
Eros
didn't
is
realize it.
great
Okay.
sword swinging.
Rip.
Ooh, he misses.
Oh no
both.
no no wait. It automatically attacks nearby creatures you deem hostile.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's what Reed takes.
One less roll for Cyril next year.
Whew.
Nice, so he gets his 4 health back. Both of his great
Yeah.
swords miss Alrindi. Make
These rolls,
Oh, wow.
holy crap.
Alrindi make 5 con saves.
Ah, god damn it.
The stank. Like the dice.
There's too much stank.
Second one passes. Third one passes.
You
Fourth
guys
one
are
passes.
cool looking. What the?
Thanks,
You
we
can
found
change
this
them.
out on Monday.
Yeah.
Take 4 piercing damage from the bite. If you go to settings, you can go to manage modules, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you can change your dice to be whatever you want.
Whoa.
Did I pass
changed
my
mine to black.
con?
Oh, you failed the con.
Oh no, it
Oh,
has to be 10,
yes.
nothing lower than 10.
It's gotta be a 10.
Damn. There goes my shield of faith.
Yeah. The stingy gnats cause you to lose concentration.
Right, in a fit of rage, I'm going to hold up my palm and face it against Ook and cast Sanctuary on her as my bonus action. And my palm with Almadune's eye starts glowing and like releases some light towards her. So if anything hits you, they have to make a wisdom save first. Otherwise, if they fail, then they have to choose a different target. I say go get him. Gorilla. God, I want to do Word of Radiance really badly because I can hit 3 of them at once, but I can't get in there.
Digital Prop says, just do it.
I can't.
Does that spell
Um,
fall off if I go out of range? Like 30 feet away from you?
No, she just has to cast it on you.
Okay, cool.
It's no concentration either.
Good to know.
Lasts for a minute. God damn! It's like everybody took the inside corners. Can I move the golem? Seriously, I can't do that.
You can't move him, but you can definitely heal him.
Yeah, I'll heal. That's
He's
cool.
a little bit hurt right now.
I can't cast 2 spells though. One of them has to be a cantrip,
Yeah, unfortunately.
so I can't do that.
He's a rock. Don't worry. You can handle it.
Can I cast mending
On the rock? No.
on the rock?
And if you attack Ook, Sanctuary drops.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, really?
You have
I
to
did
work
not know that.
because she's the warded creature. But you're safe right now until you.
Oh,
want to
that
make
is
an
the
attack.
second paragraph. Well, isn't Ook going to be?
She's gonna get swung at here soon.
Spell slot. Okay, it's fine. Lesson learned. I'll cast Firebolt at the Maragon again.
Cool. Ghosty dice. So at 12 hits,
Oh, thank goodness.
but as it hits, the fire damage sprays across his chest, and the fire doesn't look like it did any damage to him.
So mad. Okay, that fire was a terrible idea.
Goes to Roach.
I'll fire at the Myrmidon, then move up.
Oh,
So bit.
you got advantage if you want to use it.
I'll take it.
Take advantage.
No, I'll just take the 6.
Gotcha.
And then once I get up there, I'm going to swap to my short swords.
The Nupper boy is going to swing at the golem.
No.
It's a miss. Ook.
All right, since I have Sanctuary.
Oh,
active-
you want to get a attack of opportunity maybe, if you move.
Well, I'm actually going to Exploding Leap away, so I won't get attack of opportunity.
Dragoon
And then-
power.
If I take the dodge action, just to do it, whatever, it won't make me fall out, right? No, it's just if I do damage. I guess I'll just dodge right here next to Maragon and try to get his attention so he attacks me.
Isn't that an action?
So you
I
have
know.
to explode and leap. You have to attack.
Oh, I
So
have
it's
to attack.
it's part of the attack action.
Okay.
And you have to be
You can
raging too.
attack him.
You have to be. You have to take the attack action, and you have to be raging.
Oh, I have to rage too?
First sentence.
Alright, well, sorry, I'm gonna waste Sanctuary. And then I'm gonna rage.
That's fine.
Bonus
That was
action
my
rage.
fault.
Hmm?
And Exploding Leap away. Jesus, to right there, and then great axe him.
You got it. Fancy dice. 19 hits. And he looks pretty rough as you just explode and just jump in a fuel fury, coming down with your axe onto the creature.
I forgot, why is it gray?
Do you have disadvantage on?
Why does that turn on every time I rage?
Maybe it's not clearing you as two-handing it or something?
You might not be proficient, maybe.
Proficient box clicked on the item.
Yeah, I think do this. I think this like happens every time.
You get an extra 2 rage damage.
Yep.
Got it. It's a good attack. The Maragon is going to respond in turn. It's going to swap to his halberd and make 2 attacks at Ook.
Ugh.
First one hits for 4.
Good old rage. A nupper boy. Oh wait, Ook, make a con save because you started next to Nuppy boy. Got to beat an 11.
What? I thought that's only at the end of the turn I'm next to him.
Start your turn. Start your turn within 20 feet of Neppy Boy. That is a fail. So you take 1. Seeing you dash past him, he's going to charge at Tuuk to protect his master. He's going to bite. That's a miss.
Nice.
You can remove that. God damn it. I hate it when that happens.
Not even a hit. If you click on
You
the
don't,
ruler,
It's a radius.
if you click on the ruler and hover over it, you can hit delete on it too. This Nuppy Boy is going to attack the Golem with a bite. And that's a miss. Dathers.
Well, seeing as the Ray of Frost didn't work, Dathers will pull his spellbook close to him, and 3 little purple bolts will pop out,
Oh!
and they're all going to
Holy
target
shit.
the Maragon.
The magic missiles come flying through the sky, through the air. Ook goes over your head, smash it into this demonic creature,
Wow.
and explodes him. He falls to the ground dead.
Damn.
That's a good roll for that magic missile.
Holy shit.
Magic missile's so fucking good. With that, I will sidestep over a little. Sidestep. There.
Got it. There's the cow.
Ugh.
Cow. Golem needs to make some con saves.
Mm.
First one's a fail. Second one's success. Third one's success. Fourth success. Fifth success.
I'm gonna.
Oh wait, you got one more. This guy's here now too.
Of course. I almost forgot.
Only one. 4 damage.
Oh, yeah. See? Takes 4 damage. Cal just. Cyril just kind of like falls apart.
Just
Oh. Now I gotta deal with these bastards. Alright. Well, since Cal now has full reign over his actions, he's just gonna cast. Oh, wait, he didn't move forward. That was an accident. He's gonna cast Shard Shot at one of the lower ones.
I like those dice. Oh, 10 misses. 1 force damage. Ah.
Well, you know, it happens. That's really all I can do without my golem, so I'm gonna take the intern.
Varric, you're making 6 con saves.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You failed the second and the last one. Or the 10 and the 7.
Oh, okay.
For 4 points of piercing damage.
Bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna heal.
Smart man.
Cure wounds, level 1.
Nice 7 heal.
That will be it. Yeah.
A Nupper Boy. He's gonna bite the knight. Or a miss. Nupper Boy deck save. As this appendage whips. And that's a fail.
Hell yeah. Do you want me to roll again, or
Yeah,
do you want to keep the 9?
It's 2d6, he has 2 health. So he just gets wrecked. This is an upper boy. Appendage. As the appendage on Varric's shoulder whips around, 11.
Yeah. It's 12 for me. So he failed.
He's dead.
Nice.
Goes to Eros. The knight makes 2 great sword swings. The first one connects, the second one just misses. Success, fail. Success. Success. So the stinking insects do 1 damage to the knight. Goes to Adrian.
Okay, I have to make 4 con saves.
These, yeah. Oh, only 3.
Awesome.
Success. Success. Fail. More stinging locust, 2 points piercing.
It's fine. Can I is there any way of healing Cyril?
He makes
I
death
can
saves.
do-
He makes standard death saves too.
Oh, okay. Can I stand on him first?
You can, if you want to stand over him, you can. He's prone right now. You'll just be over top of him.
And he's just like a pile of rocks, so it's not like the worst thing.
No, he's falling apart right now.
Okay. I am gonna stand on him. And I would like, as my action, to cast Word of Radiance on those 3 dudes.
Ooh.
And they have a fucking fuck. They have to make a con save. To get 1 point of damage.
They all fail. For 1.
1 point.
Foundry's so nice because you can highlight everything and just click that 1 damage. It adds it. So good.
Right, I'm gonna take a step to the right. Don't get an opportunity attack from any of them.
The guy on the far left will bite you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
24. 4
What the
piercing.
fuck? What is that number? Why?
Rawr.
That's fine.
Because 24 is 20 plus 4.
Thank you so much. And then I will cast as a bonus action Healing Word on 0. I can do it at 2nd level.
6 points to 0. So 0's prone, but alive.
They just
And
kind of
it
form into a
is my
mound.
turn.
It's
Does the
roach.
golem get a exhaustion?
No.
No, he's immune to him.
Okay.
Bundle of rocks don't usually get exhausted by much.
Success. Success. Fail. Fail.
Damn!
7 points of stinky bug biting damage.
Nice.
Kept the hunter's mark.
I'll shift it onto the guy in front of me and then swipe at him.
You got it. $24 hits.
These rolls are kind of intimidating
You're
tonight.
so bad.
It's a lot of 1s.
That's so
Here's
much.
the
10
thing.
damage!
Right.
That's enough. He's dead. So he is gone. Goes to Ook.
Ook is gonna do her Constitution save first.
You have just 1.
Yes.
That's a success. Nice dice. No.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
You want your
No,
advantage?
these are fucking-
We're just gonna miss and that's it.
You want to use
You can
advantage?
use your advantage.
Nah, it's fine.
All
Our
right.
God's watching us tonight.
Duppy boys biting Ook. 16 for
Ooh, thank
5.
God he hit me.
For 2. And this guy Seeing the golem start to reform, he looks down. He's gonna bite the golem with advantage.
Didn't even reach it.
Ah, 16 for 6. Just enough. He's like,
Second spell slot.
Some rocks.
goes 2 dathers.
I will try my hand at the Ray of Frost. So once again, circle, tap it. Ray of Frost, the one that just bit the golem.
A 13's enough. For 4 cold, and he's speed's reduced. Goes to Cal.
Cal is just gonna simply look at the one that just bit Cyril and shoot a rock into his face.
There.
Shard shot smashes into the golem as the Ray of Frost hits it, and then the shard shot hits it. He's alive, but he's looking pretty rough.
Get him, Abreus! And that will be my turn.
You got it. Goes to
I
Varric.
have 3 con 6.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
It's
Success.
small now.
Success.
Right?
Fail.
Fail.
You suck.
4 points of locust piercing biting damage.
Aren't bugs supposed to be your friend?
Not these ones. Perfect there. I'm gonna frostbite.
Got it.
The one below me.
Con save. It's a fail.
Fail.
And the
Yeah.
4 cold is enough to drop him.
Just move over.
You got it?
Actually, I'll stay there. I don't want to get the other fucking stinky shit.
Goes to
Yep.
Eros. Eros, hearing the words of Cal, swings with his greatsword. 10's enough to drop this one. Then he rushes over to this one. And with his second swing, just almost kills it.
Ugh. Just need that one radiant.
Goes to Alrindi.
Alright. Let's make that con save. Ooh,
It's a success.
lovely. And then I'm gonna reach down and cast Spare the Dying on a rock friend.
Cool. No more death saves. Oh, he's a construct. No.
Ah,
It's alright. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. You'll feel
Oh.
fine later.
Keep your action.
Yeah, thanks. I will. Oh, do you have like a flanking rule?
I don't do flanking.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Frostbite. Oh wait, is it? It's not 5 feet, is it? 60 feet. Yeah, I'll cast Frostbite.
If
Stick up
this,
my hand.
if he fails this, he dies. Dead.
Of course! It doesn't fail it.
The frostbite
Obviously.
coalesces around his chunky tits and
Thank God.
the moobs fight off the frostbite.
Exasperate in frustration. But I'll stay there.
Roach, con save.
Well, I thought he died.
Aww. 1 point of piercing damage.
Kill him, please.
That's why he gets the killing blow. Yay!
Damn.
As you carve up the
You
last
get
of
him?
the demons, he's dead.
Ugh.
It's just like 5 blubbery giant abominations dead. Do they dissipate when they die?
No,
Or did they like physically come out of the ground?
these fat, lard-looking demonic that you've cut up when their innards are spilling out, and it's like green sludge are before you, laying dead, and then the Maragon is also laying there, also dead. The creatures that you slain, the fat boys, the grotesque creatures are. There's nothing of note on their body as you look down at them. They just kind of slowly dissolve into this ground.
Like even if you pick up their moob flaps.
You can
and
pick them
have
up if you
it
want
like
to.
a sandwich.
You can't.
Snack for later.
Now that's bloody fascinating.
Is that a bug?
You don't.
Yeah, let's
mind
go inspect the
investigating
Maragon
for a few
corpse.
moments, right?
For the Maragon, besides the glaive, he holds a golden key. It looks to be not exquisite, but
It's gold.
at least something.
What did you
Well,
say?
take it off.
And you can take a glaive if you want to too. Just a
Ooh, I'll take
standard
that.
glaive.
Standard glaive.
It's because there's a new Path
I
of
can find it.
Exile coming out next week. It has to be said. But there's a golden key. There must be a golden door.
Ren is going to kind of like slowly bring her hand over the decaying blubbery bodies and just cast prestidigitation so that her hand starts glowing as she kind of just mutters some prayer to Almadoon, just saying some just very thankful that they were able to get rid of these abominations. I need a better word.
Abomination is a good word.
Fiends.
No, I mean like something disgusting, grotesque creatures.
Grotesque. Incels.
Either way, they're gross.
Eros wipes the blade, puts it back. And as he puts it back, Morte floats over. Well done, well done. See, I was correct in wanting to guide you through these lands. Just over the ridge, unless you need a breather, of course.
Is your body here, Mort?
No, he's just floating around.
No, I mean like I asked him.
Oh. No, I don't know where my body is.
Right. You want me to heal you, Ook?
Wait, sorry. Did he have a glaive or a halberd?
Halberd, Digital Prophet,
Okay.
gifted 5 subs. Get some love to chat for Digital Prophet. Congrats to Zardia, Kaikid Panda, Nemesis Noir, Glorious, Aguacate, and Solutions.
Avocado.
Avocado?
Thanks, dude. Appreciate the gifted subs, man.
Are you sure this guy doesn't fund the entirety of Gamingbrew?
Just getting there.
Ook, do you want me to heal you?
Yes, that would be great.
Awesome.
Feeling a little rough.
Just mind if we rested here for a few minutes? I need to fix pile of rocks.
Ooh, big heal. If you want to take a short rest, you're rolling hit dice if you want to.
Holy shit.
So are we?
If you want to take a short rest.
Deal.
I ain't got him
gonna-
now.
Slowly bring her hand across your face, gently touching you as her hand glows. Says he is with us.
It's much better.
Even
Didn't
in
think
this
fly
dark-
bites would hurt so much.
Cal will vote for taking a short rest so he can resurrect our little friend here.
I think it's beneficial to have Cyril back.
Okay, I'm like dumb. How do you delete an item from your inventory?
Tricks with the Titanic flute. What's up, man?
I mean,
Delete disabled, and,
There's a trash can.
and then it turns into delete enabled, and then you should have a trash can enabled on all of your items.
oh, there we go. Okay.
Let's do a Titanic fluid.
With break.
Thank ya.
All right, so roll your hit dice. We'll take a quick 2-minute break, refresh our drinks, and you guys will get to see what's over the ridge.
What could it be?
And where has Morte led you?
A legendary great axe? How fabulous.
Alright, still will be at full health again, since he can just be resummoned every short rest. Boom. He's back.
I'll use my arcane
for
to
glory.
get my 2 spells back.
Cool.
Dang.
So we'll be right back, and we'll get this going. See you real soon.
Enjoying your new character?
It's a little getting used to. It's very different from the last couple of characters I've played.
No.
It's especially different from Yuska.
You liking him so far?
Yeah. It's good to like actually have a character personality that can be the group and less
Yeah.
like just a dumb bear. Whatever you guys want to do, that's fine with.
But Yusuke fits the Harlock group really well too. It's like a balance. It's a good counterbalance. You know, like Sylvia and everyone running around. Like the.
That's why I made him the way that he is.
Yeah.
Can't have all doom and gloom. That's no fun.
Yeah.
Lies.
Lies.
Just need a super edgy group.
Since everyone's back, we'll get this going. Hey, Grizz. Sylvia runs a lot. I'm actually pretty happy and excited to see Sylvia back.
I saw your mouth moving, Lemon, and I wasn't hearing stuff through Discord.
Oh, she's muted.
Oh, it's me. It's me. Sorry. Yeah, I have no ice cream.
Came at the right time, Grizz. It's about to get real weird. They don't know it
Oh, fun.
yet.
Oh, what have I done to myself? All I wanted to do was prove a point.
Mistakes have been made. And they
Things
will
you
be
did
made.
for academia.
I like have no spell slots left. I think I have like one spell slot.
Dun, dun, dun.
I
You
still
guys
got
not
3.
take a long rest?
Mm-mm.
No, I did.
We just took a short one. We're outside of the keep.
I cast Sanctuary, but that was my fault for not reading the spell very well.
I'll give it back to you if you want that spell slot. It's no biggie.
No, I don't mind. Because I have Spare the Dying, and that's just a cantrip.
It's not like I'm not gonna be able to kill you guys, but Almadoon in chat, Digital Prophet, just dropping bombs and saving everybody.
Oh,
Gotta
just
push it higher.
the party. It's easy enough.
I still have all my spell slots.
I think when the
Okay,
next
rabbit boy.
when the next loot crate goes out, I'm gonna send it to Prophet too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Definitely should.
We've
Yeah.
spent a lot.
If you're in here, Prophet, every 3 months we do a big old loot crate. This one just went out, but I'd give you another one in December. As soon as it comes
right,
around.
you do have because that fucking arcane recovery.
Yeah, Arcane
Oh, yeah.
Recovery's sweet.
Dude, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I used it much with Avon. I should have.
I mean, if you do a lot of short rests, well, I mean, you only get it once per day, but
Everyone's
it's like I
almost
get to
back.
keep my mage armor right now because it lasts 8 hours. So if we get into another combat, I don't have to burn anything for my protection.
It's pretty
The
slick.
whole time that we're in this area that smells like decay and death and grossness, Brendan's just gonna like use prestidigitation to create little gusts next to her nose, brush it away.
All right, time for round 2. If you like what you see, hit that follow button.
Rolling.
Let's play some more D&D.
Rating, please tell me you're ready for more D&D.
No.
D&D.
His voice
Digital
is,
Prophet
like,
with the
so deep.
applause.
Yeah, I'm convinced Digital Prophet is funding this operation.
Here's Jesus.
And we have 65 patrons
He's
right
a
now.
digital prophet.
He is the Digital Prophet. It's awesome, Grizz. It's nice because they're so different.
Where's our other game?
It sounds like you might be going to the ethereal plane.
Oh, yep.
I have to go get my sister, little
Yep.
buddy.
Sounds like a load of fun.
Oh,
It's not
fuck,
actually the
it's me.
ethereal plane. It's actually the void realm. Sorry.
Let it burn.
You made it both
Or the void,
ways.
yeah, the void too. So after your long or your short rest, as Mort slowly fans around and like looks over ridges, the direction that he wants you to go is towards that ruined temple that just came into view, that the demonic group was standing in front of. So as you're finishing your rest, are you ready? I think we should take a look at what they were guarding and where that key might go.
Can I insight him, see if he's like really eager to go to this specific place?
That's
Does
what I
anybody
was
remember
wondering.
which direction the bastard angel was at? Like,
I
in
might have written it
relations to
down.
the camp?
Let me check.
That's what I was thinking this was. Like, he just wants us to go to the angel.
Yeah, he's getting a little pushy.
Let me see.
Mort the manipulator.
Mort the good sport.
I don't have it written down anywhere. I don't think he told us.
Yeah, I don't think we actually asked. We just heard the gist of it. So I guess we'll find out.
Cyril and Breus are going to lead the charge with Mort.
Oh, could I do my insight check?
Yeah, on Mort.
Yeah.
Go for it.
When it doesn't matter.
With the 22, he seems, pretty eager to see what they were protecting.
Is it like natural curiosity or is it like ambition?
With the 22, it's a bit of both. He's very ambitious, but he's also somewhat curious about what's going on.
Morte, I do think you know why we're here.
Yes, we're hunting the Dragoloth.
Inside this castle, though.
Cal and Cyril are gonna rush forward. He's gonna motion for Brews to follow in the front if he wants to.
You seem awfully excited about that now.
I've been sitting in a camp for so many days, so many months. And now I get to see what you all can do firsthand, and it's been very glorious so far.
Arrows, you said you aren't powerful, yet you've defeated some demons. Come on, have some confidence, my friend.
I mean,
I feel myself growing in confidence every day that we are together.
I'm glad to hear that, friend. And Cal and Cyril are gonna walk forward.
As you make your way towards this ruined temple, the ruin itself emanates a strange, serene peace, almost like a calm, that belies the rest of this plane. And Cal, it just feels somewhat familiar to you.
I feel, unlike the rest of the below, I feel comfortable here. Perhaps something is not right.
With yourself, you mean?
Not
don't
necessarily.
appear to be fallen. The others is gonna write notes down.
This place has a different feeling from the rest of the below thus far. We should be careful.
As you walk towards the ruined temple, it comes upon, it's almost like the whole top floor of this temple has been destroyed and is collapsing on itself. However, there are war-torn steps that lead into like some sort of cellar or some sort of basement area. Around it, the temple, besides being broken statues, broken furniture, ripped tapestries, it looks fairly clean, fairly uninhabited.
Do we know what the temple is to? It's to?
It's tough to tell because it's so destroyed, decayed. Nothing really sticks out of. There's no like religious markings or historical markings. Besides that very peaceful feeling that you get when you walk into the ruins of this a dilapidated structure. Nothing. There's no kind of carvings that would give you pause. So you're at the top of the stairs right now, and the stairs lead almost at a pretty steep incline down into the darkness. Goes past your dark vision.
Oh, not again.
It's not our objective, but it's quite curious, I must admit. Should we investigate? Maybe there's something to gain.
I think it's.
Wait, I have to
going
ask. Dathers, do you have dark vision?
Well, I mean, got these little guys that to help me, but can't really say I can see without any sort of light. I'll pop up some dancing lights.
Cal's gonna.
That's good.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
know.
the only one.
I'm not going to do that because that's a concentration spell, and I don't want to drop my mage armor.
Okay.
That's okay. I will light a torch.
You're good. Mage armor's not concentration. You're okay.
Is it? I thought it was.
I don't think.
Oh
it
no,
is.
it's not. It just lasts 8
Stay
hours.
close to me and
Yep.
Cyril.
You
Oh,
wanna-
well then I will pop up some dancing lights.
So the dancing lights
Okay.
come up, and as it does, it gives you guys more sight deeper into this cellar, and the cellar leads to a golden door.
I think this is a very bad idea.
There's that golden door you were referring to earlier.
Hmm.
Such as
Someone had me
investigating the pit to blow up.
Investigate.
Oh,
I must admit, I'm quite curious what's in this room.
it crashed. Get back up.
What?
Foundry went down on the stream.
Come here. Since Cyril's practically immune to curses and other things, let him open the door.
We don't even know what's beyond it. What if we're
Can you use
releasing
the
some
key?
sort of
If there is that weak of a demon guarding this door, then it's probably not that big of a deal.
not guarding it, but keeping it inside?
Does he have hands? What does his hands look like? with his stony fingers.
Kind of like mitts. He kind of has like a big rock and then a thumb.
Can he even hold a key? Like, put it in his.
Hold on. Vic.
All right, I'll help wedge it into his hand.
He'll open
I'm
the
sure
door.
your master will guide you. She'll kind of hang back, I
He
guess.
knows what to do. He knows how to open a door. I don't need to guide
See if
him.
you can fit it in there.
The key fits into the lock. The lock turns.
Oh my god.
Door opens.
Wow. This is a cool
Fucking hate you all.
Hal are gonna come in first.
So what you see as you step down the stairs, I'm going to go to the center here for the stream.
Oh, look at that sexy boy over there.
Plantar.
Damn.
As you walk down these war-torn steps, the interior here is littered with dried bloodstains, bone, scrapped armor and weapons, and a few broken statues and furniture. This was once a place of worship of some kind. The central room is occupied by a large, wounded angel that appears to be connected to a strange infernal machine by wires and flexible hoses, allowing the angel to shamble around the chambers. The celestial is a shadow of its former self. Its lank hair and wings are drooped. Blood splatters the floor as it moves, though it seems not to care.
Huh. Cal's gonna walk forward with Sulin.
Would anyone mind if I smash the skull?
Let's not do that right now.
No, this is why we're here. We just happened to stumble upon this amazing discovery.
Roach, I volunteer that you hit him.
Insight.
Cal's gonna just slowly walk forward with Cyril without any evil intent. He's just gonna walk forward.
I'm gonna insight the skull.
You got it. With a 10? He seems like he just stumbled upon it with a 10. It's amazing.
What are you?
The angel turns. As he turns, you can see his entire back between his wings are connected by this strange machine with the hoses and the wires. And it looks like it's feeding him life, like it's giving him energy.
Cal seems saddened by this.
I am Aristiel. It is good to see another celestial in my midst. You're welcome here. Please come.
I must ask questions. How did you end up like this?
I was injured by the aspect of a dictator, and these cursed wounds will not close while I remain cut off from Zion Mountain and the above. Our homeland, you and I.
I remember very little of our homeland, but if you truly are a celestial, I have to ask you some questions.
I will do my best to answer, but know that my time is short.
I see. Are you, what they refer to as an angel?
I am. I'm what they would call a plantier.
Here. Is that what is above of Althera? Such as myself?
None are above anyone in the above. We are all children of Rezmir and the great Amara.
Equally judged, but in power I'm sure there is a difference.
I would be lying to say that I am not more powerful than you. However, my power has meant nothing, for I am unable to leave this place.
Perhaps we can help you.
You see, I am unable to escape. I was gravely wounded and sought refuge here. And I used these devilish inventions to sustain myself while I planned my escape. Unfortunately, to stay alive, this treacherous device is changing me. It is removing my light and replacing it with darkness. Now,
You say treachery, but it was essential nonetheless. I'm sure Rezmir would understand.
I do not share your outlook, for I fear that death may consign my soul to this hell rather than send me back to the above.
Would that be so bad than just sitting in this cave?
I will never be a child of darkness.
How can we help you not achieve this?
I need more time. This machine, it runs on souls. It converts them to life. And this machine is dying. It is low on energy, and I have not fed for many days. I fear I only have a handful of days remaining. We must sacrifice a living creature to give me more time.
Ah,
As he moves very slowly, and you can see that his wing is almost shattered, and these tubes are emerging from his back, and he almost like has a strange limp to him. You can see across his body, even though a lot of him is still radiant and golden, there's these like black scars across them. You can see that it's spreading, contaminating him.
I feel like you only increase your sins the longer you remain here. Perhaps it's time to let go, my friend.
But if I let go, devils will claim me, and I will fight for the army of darkness.
Yet we're here now to prevent that.
You would take on a soul collector.
It depends on the difficulty of that task.
I fear this may be beyond you, Valthera.
Perhaps. Might be beyond me, but together, me and my party might be able to stop such an event.
Skull floats in between the two of you. And Morte says, perhaps you can give us some of your blood, and we can ask the Great Tower of Skulls how to save you. You must all agree this is a good idea. Collect the angel's blood.
What does the angel think of this?
Yes, let's ask what he thinks of the Tower of Skulls, Mort. This being is probably the only one that knows what it even means to be a part of the Tower of Skulls, aside from yourself.
Do not know what this creature speaks of. This floating abomination. Follower of Edictor and Elturel themselves should be smashed upon the walls.
True, but even those themselves can free themselves from Elturel's grasp.
Or you could smash this skull in front of me and help me sustain life from its soul. And I will absorb it, be given more time.
Yet the soul might hold the key to your freeing from the shackles.
I don't know what to do.
Maybe open your heart a little. While this skull may not be the best of creatures in this world, it might hold the answers you seek.
So you're
I'm
blood
sure
collectors?
Rezmir does not damn those that attempt to better him through unorthodox means. I may not remember much, but that would make sense to me at least.
So I should do what this little skull says and give you my blood to feed it to a pile of more skulls for answers?
Perhaps.
I would agree
You have
with that.
many options, do you? You're going to die soon, and the only way you can increase your lifespan is by, well, going against Rezmir and feeding upon the damned souls of the below.
No. My brethren, not the damned souls. Any souls. And he pulls out a mace.
Even those that are not damned themselves.
Whatever feeds the contraption upon my body. If there is no other way, I will do what I must, but I beseech you, find a way. But I will not let you leave unless I know my future is intact and I will escape this place.
I wonder. Cyril, step forward. This is quite an unusual situation I found myself in, but perhaps...
I don't think that's a good idea, Cal.
You might be
Take
right,
Zero's soul.
but you also might be
Yeah.
wrong.
What will you
Cyril
have me do?
himself seems to be fueled from my body, yet his body animates itself with its own personality. Maybe it would allow him to sustain himself for a few days. Might be less effective than a real soul, but effective nonetheless.
Can Zero live without a soul?
You would
Cal.
feed him Cyril's soul?
I'm not sure if Cyril really has a soul.
If he's bonded to you, wouldn't that be
It
your
sounds
soul
like,
then?
yes, his soul is intertwined with yours. Should
There's
be
too many
cautious.
inconsistencies, but we should remain cautious.
Would
Perhaps
Dathers
we
know
should
anything
just-
about how golems are animated?
Ooh, yeah, you might. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I will whisper you.
Damn.
Yeah, this ice cream is not good.
My fellow Celestial, quite the
I'm still
good
trying to eat it.
news.
No, I gave up.
Perhaps we could
Really?
find a
I'm gonna put it back in the
solution
freezer.
that satisfies all of our concerns. I would want you to return to the service of Resmir, like any other. Perhaps we can help each other.
I'm afraid leaving the golem here might be a bit of a problem. You see, the way you animate them, not actually tethering your soul or really any souls to golem itself. It's not really how that works.
He more or less has a soul of his own.
He more or less just doesn't have a soul, I'm afraid.
Quite interesting. Yet he has a personality of his own.
Everything has a soul, even a rock.
Meh.
I don't think that one
Well-
does. He threw me in a fucking world.
Either way, if this contraption...
Even this one, she picks up another rock.
Well, unfortunately, either way, in order to feed this contraption, if it requires souls, I'm afraid your golems will not be sufficient.
Yes, I figured so. He's not your typical living being.
Can Ook do like an insight check on this angel to see if like he has like an insatiable hunger in his eyes as they're talking about souls?
Sure.
Ren would like to hold up her palm and speak in Celestial.
Oh, I'm not
To
very
the
good
angel?
at reading people. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah, so
I'll just play with my rock I picked up. It's fine.
Upon hearing Celestial, Cal is gonna kind of twitch, but not say anything.
Guardian, I worship the Creator. And I believe there is a better path, one that his children would prefer you go down, not this one. She'd shoot Cal a glance.
What path?
Not one that involves death of others.
You see, I am days from dying, and if I die here, I will be corrupt, and I will change, and I will be stuck here for eternity.
You will not die here. I promise you. Your golden eyes glow.
Then what assistance do you offer?
We'll figure something out. And she'll start searching the room.
Yes,
Clues.
what wounds keep you in this below? Surely, an entity as such as your capacity should be able to leave whenever he pleases. What keeps you from leaving?
He turns so you can see his back, and whatever wounds he sustained, he kind of shows these deep marks on his back. The aspect of Victor. These wounds are cursed. They do not heal, and they prevent my plane shift.
Who is this addictor, might I ask?
He is the shadow of Rezmir. A being almost as powerful as our father, but not as great. A true deity in his own right.
So, if we destroy this deity, you would be able to leave.
If we could find a way to cure my cursed wounds, I could probably find a way to escape.
I'm unfortunately not sure enough if even our mages in this group are capable of that feat. But perhaps there is another way. The below seems to be full of the unnatural.
Yes, that's why we need his blood, and we can ask the pile of skulls.
The pile of skulls most likely wouldn't have the answer for us, or they would have left by now.
The pile of skulls cannot move.
Yet they have so much knowledge, unable to leave their possession.
They are
Seems quite unlikely.
thousands and thousands of souls from all across Erenel, stuck, unable to move, only fighting to climb above the other skulls. We give it blood. We speak to the skulls that they're all-knowing and wise, and then we provide them assistance by taking them from the bottom and putting them on the top of the tower.
Providing the angel's blood to the skulls would do more than just lubricate their existence. What else would happen? Would they free themselves?
They might, but then they will just be like myself, a floating head. Nothing more.
What if they become more than a floating head, such as an entire body?
I will not worry.
Is that how you're gonna become a whole body again?
Oh, I will ask them, where is my body? You see, demons and devils from all across the below come to the Tower of Skulls. They supply offerings. Doesn't need to be precisely angel's blood. But they ask their questions, they get their answers, they take the skull that provided the correct answer, and they raise it to the top of the tower, putting the skull above the others. It is much more pleasant to be at the top than it is crushed at the bottom.
Arrow.
So how did you get out?
I provided correct answers.
Then why are you not at the top?
Yeah, can I insight? Hold on. Is he being truthful? I'm gonna. Oh, fuck mine.
No, this is great.
God damn it.
Well, I don't see
I'm not
anything.
paying attention.
Because I answered enough questions correctly, I was able to lubricate myself enough to squirm away. The Celestials talks already. I'm afraid it will not free me, but it may buy me some time. The Architect's essence is within the lament.
Is he speaking in Celestial?
Did you ask him in Celestial?
Yeah.
Yeah, he spoke back in Celestial.
Cal's gonna speak very naturally in Celestial, almost like, but he doesn't really understand why. Couldn't you just?
Well, as soon as they start switching to Celestial, I'm gonna start ritually casting.
Comprehend language? Gotcha. Okay. So,
Already did take that fragment from the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you just allow him to absorb the power from such a powerful artifact?
Size.
At least
She
it would
hoped for.
cure some of his wounds.
Yes, that is what we were talking about.
Ah, I see. And this is all in Celestial. Cal doesn't really understand why he understands this so well, but he is speaking in it very fluently.
Would I know if radiant attacks would have the chance to heal anything? Like if I did a radiant attack on the lament, would it absorb it? Like to absorb that power?
No, it would do damage to it. It would damage it. And then Aristial here is resistant to radiant, so if you cast radiant on him, it would do like half damage. So it's still like a
Right.
holy burn. But he's also, you guys also understand by looking at him, he's an angel, but he's becoming a fallen angel. He's being corrupted
Yeah.
by the machine that's keeping him alive.
This is all too deep for Ook. Sorry.
Guardian and Celestial. How long do you have to live if the machine is not attached to you?
Hours.
And with the lament?
It may give me a week, a couple days. It's tough to tell just how powerful it is. I might have 3 days left. He coughs, and as he coughs, you see a little bit of this black congealed blood hit the ground in front of him.
And you serve Resmir directly, right?
Always.
If we were to make it to the Citadel, would the matron be willing to help you? Heal or pass on in a more respectful manner?
That would be difficult, but possibly.
I don't think we have enough time for that.
Then that's the only option you have.
I don't think it's the only option.
The only feasible option for us, at least. Unless you have any recommendations. I don't want to leave this angel to fall to the darkness.
I might be able to find somebody in the trance
The trance.
who could help give advice at the very least.
Eros looks around, walks forward. I will gladly give my life to give this angel more time. Put me in this, and I will give him my soul.
Sounds good to me.
There's nothing more courageous than giving oneself for a celestial being.
Better than a Cerberus, I must admit.
All right, Eros, did you not learn anything about sacrificing yourself so willy-nilly?
This is not
Back up there, sir.
not willy-nilly. I'm giving myself to an angel.
You speak so much about defending your people, but you're so willing to abandon them. Why?
Because ruling is... I'm not good at it. And I just want to not have to do it anymore. And if I can help them in death, then it's something.
Well, Eros, I certainly admired your courageousness, but it's not the only option just yet. Let's save that for the last option.
The angel slowly moves forward towards Eros. As he does...
Arrest you. Don't take his soul just yet. There is still the option of getting you to the matron. We'll just have to work faster than expected.
Have you tried talking to Resmir? She would say in common to the plantar.
I cannot find his light. This curse blocks me. It's like I'm in a shadow.
What if we do it?
I could try, but I cannot aid you. His warmth is not here.
His light pierces the veil. It is everywhere.
Very well. If you want to try and reach him, we
I
can
think it is
together.
at least worth an effort. But everyone will have to believe.
Even Cyril believes if you need all the help you can get.
This is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I
Ho, ho, ho.
I need to rest a bit. You're welcome to stay here. Know that if you can aid me, I will give you rewards as best as I can. But I must
Your
sleep.
safety is great,
Perhaps
old.
to heal you, will you grant us some of your blood?
I can make you some bark tea. That always makes me feel better.
I do
Heals
not
all
eat
curses.
or drink small rular.
That's a shame.
Called you small.
We'll get you out of here alive. Don't worry. Just grant us some of your blood so we can fulfill this Strange Skulls quest.
Yes. How much blood can you give
Hey,
us?
Morte.
Great
Oh.
celestial angel.
Merely a
Thank-
pint. Leave him
I
alone.
don't.
I think we should heal him before we talk about that.
I don't even think we should give the skull blood.
I don't either.
He's our only way out of here, unfortunately, so we have to do so.
He is
How you're
definitely
very
not the only
eager.
way out of here.
Do you have any idea where the Citadel is? Exactly. This skull
No.
probably does. He's just hiding it from us until we actually figure it out.
If you follow this demonic skull and ask the Pillar of Skulls, then so be it. Behind me is an entryway deeper into the below. It is a difficult traversing path, but whatever religious cult used these grounds before, I think you may find something deeper behind me. And what that means
Am I-
is behind him is a dungeon crawl, if you want to take it.
Am I, since you said cult, is there anything in this area that I could pick up with my religion studies that would tell me what this cult would be for worshipping?
Make a religion check. 14. Dathlers, make one too.
I'll need you guys to come over here if we want to pray to Resmir.
Use me as some kind of tether. I assume I'm the closest to Resmir out of anyone here.
Most likely.
If you want
Is
to make
I'm
an
still ritually casting.
praying
comprehend.
and meditating the
It hasn't
same
been 10
thing?
minutes.
Are you still doing your thing?
Takes 10 minutes to ritually cast a first level spell.
Wow.
With a 14, most of this chamber has been destroyed. You get the feeling that this has something to do with the Toll's End, which is the great bell of Edictor.
Oh.
And
Don't
that
remember where I wrote that down at.
So Toll's End. So where Resmir is the spelled wrong. So where Resmir is the lantern priest and he has the lantern, his shadow is also like a demonic lion with the scorpion's tail.
Mhm.
That's Edictor, and he is Toll's End. So he is the large bell.
Let's come together and try and reach Resmir to give us aid.
It will be difficult in this place because of Edictor, but I'm sure we could try to reach him.
It's better than nothing. None of it.
Roach, Varric,
I think it's better if you guys do it without me.
we're not worshipping out like Bodoma. You'll be fine.
Ook has never prayed before, but she does
Which is better
meditate.
than nothing.
So she'll sit there and start meditating and clear her
Sure.
mind so it's nothing but blankness.
Down on whatever rock knees he has.
I'm still ritually casting for how much longer I need.
Even the rock is putting in more effort than you guys.
You got it. Your ritual cast is good. You were talking for a
Very
while.
Arrows. We
I'll
need
sit
you.
down in the center of them and just start.
I think that'd be good. I think we should all put a hand on Cal and use him as a
Link.
catalyst.
So,
Yeah.
Link. Eros, come here. I
Uh,
need you too.
So what do we think about? Do we sit here quietly? How do we do this?
Try and connect with Resmir. Rendy, do you know any prayers directly to Resmir himself?
Do I know any prayers?
I mean,
As
I
a
can't say that I've ever prayed before, but
There are many deities in this world. We don't want to pray to the wrong one on accident.
Sit next to me, Jathers. We'll both learn together. I have not prayed before either.
Resmir is the god of light and law. So if we are to pray to him, we should have Cal do the talking for us. But in our minds, we should try to connect with Rezmir by understanding his virtues and what he fights for, what his priests and acolytes study for him, and why they do it. And I think all of us do enjoy the light.
I was gonna pray, start praying at least, with the thoughts of justice and light in his mind.
Ren's going to put her Almadoon tattooed
I may
palms
not
on
remember
his
them,
shoulders.
but I certainly know thy values. Please answer myself.
Everybody rest your hand on Cal. Channel your thoughts through him.
For those that know Rezmir, you know that when you pray to Rezmir in times of great danger, it is said that the lion roars at midnight in darkness. Those who pray to Rezmir may see a giant winged lion in their hour of greatest need. If the lion does not roar, then the decree of light and law is not in your favor. So let's make this a skill check.
Uh-oh.
What can each of you offer as a skill check to make this religious prayer work?
Cal will offer his religious check just now.
Okay.
So, what do you guys follow?
I guess Dathers can maybe offer history, knowing law throughout the ages, throughout different lands and such.
Okay.
Being a scholarly man.
You got it?
I want to offer persuasion, in the hopes of being able to kind of coax Rezmir's light by appealing to his father's side, Almadoon, my worshipping of him.
Okay.
I don't know. And if anybody else has something.
You can help each other too.
Well, Ook has like no religious proficiency at all.
I'm using persuasion.
Most honest,
No, I know, but like, I mean,
Help.
there's nothing that she could really input
Think so?
unless
Could
Well,
do.
you
You
meditate.
could say athletics and do a.
dying
You could do a
appreciation
primitive
of nature.
dance.
No,
I'm gonna try
Intimidation. Resmir's gonna give us that blessing.
Survival, huh?
survival. I'm gonna try to do nature. And try to connect with the justice of nature, rebirth and renewal.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do like athletic something.
Roach and Ook. You just gotta. It's basically just pick a skill and then try to justify the skill as being part of helping this in some way. It can be simple as helping Cal. This is basically skill checks are just all about ways of being like creative to help out.
yeah, I get that. We already have a persuasion.
You got a persuasion, a
Yeah.
religion, a history, and a nature. This music is
Yeah.
this is
Um,
Vindsvept. Is this a musician right here? So Roach, you had an idea?
I would say, well, would I be able to kind of focus on how I was feeling when I had the mask on and I drank that after I drank that vial? Kind of like the balance kind of thing.
Yeah.
Would that be?
Rakano 3, thank you for the follow. What skill do you think would go with that? Like insight?
Possibly.
Okay.
I was thinking that too.
Let's give you insight. And then Ook.
I really don't know.
Could be something like medicine and seeing how you can cure the wounds. Could be something like survival and knowing where the wounds came from. Arcana, tied
What
to
would
the
that
tether.
have to do with this ritual, though?
I don't know. That's your creative.
I don't know. I'm not being creative enough. I can't think of anything that's kind of related.
Okay, you can take.
Maybe
You can take the
Nothing
roll.
that ook that is like.
What about nature and sort of kind of like roaches, but like keeping the balance? Because if the Planitar dies here, things are kind of going to be skewed.
Or is
I'm doing nature.
yeah, he's doing.
Oh, you're
nature.
doing nature. Oh, then survival.
I don't know. I guess
Survival?
do survival
Just thinking survival. Yeah.
and just make it so. I mean, she doesn't believe any religious stuff. She just believes in everything being one.
That's survival.
Yeah.
So, we got cow religion. We have Dather's history. Alrendi persuasion. Roach is insight. Beric is nature, and Ook is survival. Give me our rolls.
It's gonna be so bad. I don't even have proficiency.
I don't have it either. So
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use advantage on mine.
You're going to use advantage. All right.
Yeah.
I'd love to use it too, but hey.
Cam.
Oh no, you can't win out.
Wait, my cam. Oh no! Did my phone? Oh, Google thought I. Okay, there you go.
There. Gotcha.
Why were you upside down for a second?
Dather's
using-
Because that's the phone rotation.
Oh, the auto roll.
cow. Give me a religion. Right now, you have one success.
Oh.
Oh, I was just gonna
Not
use my
looking
previous
good.
knowledge that I rolled as it was very.
Oh wait, no, you have two successes because the nature is a success.
Okay.
Two success.
Yeah.
Huh.
So the whole point of this is you guys want to try to contact Rezmir in some fashion.
So he can see what's happening to his.
Fallen
Okay.
angel, or angel in the progress of being fallen.
Mhm.
Is there anything in particular anyone wants to say during the prayer?
Please assist those that serve you. This
I
one is about to fall from your grace, and I would prefer not to see that happen. Whether it be healing, strength, or anything, just grant him something.
Is this
Good
just?
to continue. At
Is
the
this your justice here? That's what I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
very- allow him to continue his life.
Damn, that's a.
Varric is just not
Ooh.
religious at all. He doesn't give a fuck.
That should hit him right in the heart. You should hear that. 'Cause I feel like celestial people have very big egos.
You hear
Righteous.
a faint roar echo in the chamber behind the angel, which lets you know that the path of the skulls was wrong and the path behind the angel is correct.
I hear a roar from behind the angel.
Which is also so the only reason you guys passed that is because cow crit.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's pretty good for only having one
He's a
super religious
vegan.
person.
Yeah. So that does two things to you. It lets you know that inside that whatever is behind the angel is something. That doesn't mean that the pillar of skulls is wrong. It just means that the pillar of skulls would not have helped the angel. But the pillar of skulls
Yeah.
would still have can still assist you guys in some way.
Did Reshtiel hear that?
No.
Arrest you.
Yes.
Rezmir has spoken to the lands behind you. You will venture and see what promise this holds.
You spoke to him.
Not necessarily, but we heard his roar. Therefore, we must follow.
That means you have spoken to the father. Take
In one way or another, yes.
here.
It was a team effort.
You take these and be swift, because I have only days. Gives you a cloak, which looks like this.
Hmm.
And it
That's
gives
so
you
awesome.
a long sword, which looks like this.
Damn. Weapon of verdict.
Now these are magic items, so you would have to identify or attune to them in some way to figure out what they do. Because I
Even
figured
if
out how to
you
do
fall
this
from
finally.
the
Have
trail,
one.
No, we will not let you become a fallen.
Does someone want me to identify one of those? I can identify one using the powers of Almadoon.
Well, if anybody has a pearl on them with about 100 gold, I can identify both. About 20 minutes or so.
We have neither.
I'm sorry you're out of luck.
Where's your pearl and 100 gold, bunny?
Well, in a little place I'd like to call the Royal College, you know, where I kind of leapt out of, so to speak.
Yeah, you got that,
I'll do
Risco.
that.
You want a curious curiosity?
Nice.
Yep, Risco can get one. Already wants to get the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't make these pop up,
No.
but I will make them appear in your item section. One is the Mimic Cloak, which is there now. And I'll pop them up for chat too. The other one is the Weapon of Verdict, which is a longsword, which is also there now. So if you go to your items in the items tab, scroll down, you should see Mimic Cloak and Weapon of Verdict. So the Mimic Cloak, what it does is you can use a bonus action to speak its command word, which is the command word you set when you attune to it. You can change the style of the cloak, how it looks. It can look rich, poor, however you want it to look. While you wear the cloak, you have advantage on ability checks made to escape grapples. If someone grapples you, they automatically take 1d10 piercing damage per round as the Mimic Cloak bites them. The other one is the Weapon of Verdict. This is a long sword. The Weapon of Verdict has 3 charges. It counts as a magical weapon to overcome magic resistance. It does not do a +1. However, with the 3 charges, you can expend 1 charge to do either Condemn, you add an extra 1d8 fire damage to your attack, or Commend, you touch a creature next to you and heal 1d8 +2. You have 3 charges per day.
Cal will don the cloak himself and hand to Roach the blade.
Can't use it.
Can't use it, huh?
I would be
Longsword?
ineffective with a longsword.
Really?
Finesse weapons are my thing.
I'll look at Oak or Okachu and see if they are more proficient.
Can Ren hold
I
that
can't use
sword?
longsword.
You can't?
Oh,
Am I the only one?
oh, no. I think I can.
You wouldn't be able to use your shield with it.
Sure.
Oh, it's two-handed, yeah.
No, you can. Longsword is either, so it's versatile. Yep. So you can
Oh,
do
let me-
one or 2 hand. Your choice.
Let me check my stats.
Is a longsword a simple melee weapon?
No, I'm
Martial.
only proficient in simple.
Martial.
Very well. Arrows? Would you like to hold on to this for us?
Can nobody use the longsword?
I can't.
It would be very ineffective for most of us.
Yeah.
I can use
It's a
it,
good fit for me.
but it would do less damage than my short sword.
With it. Use a long sword right now, right?
So Eros uses a great sword. You can wield a longsword with a great. You can wield a longsword with 2 hands. It makes it a D10. So Eros and
I'm
Ook
not proficient.
could use it, or anyone that is proficient in martial.
Can I use it on myself? For the commend, as in you can spend to touch a creature. Oh, other than yourself.
Yep.
It's such a weird weapon for a barbarian. I feel wrong using it.
This,
Doesn't feel like Ook at all.
We can
to be
sell it.
fair, we could spin this for.
Yeah, I think we could just
Actually,
hold on to it and sell
you're
it.
the one that's more or less in the front. Come here. And Cal don the cloak on Ook instead.
So let me know
Quite
who.
unsettling with the mouth on it.
So the way the Foundry works, whoever wants it, just drag it into your inventory and it'll automatically put it in there. And then you want to click attune to it for both weapon and cloak.
We could cereal, sorry.
Cereal?
Cereal.
I don't think
Wear a
you
cloak.
have any bonded like weapons, so you can't have any enchanted stuff.
Okay.
That'd be very helpful for you, though, if you get strained, Ook.
That'd
Yeah, I
be
can.
hard
You can wear that.
for Cyril.
For the sword, it might be best to give it to Eros.
Eris, come here. Wield this blade for now. Might be stronger than that of yours.
Digital process might need this as well, and tosses advantage to Varric. Thanks, dude.
It's dangerous to go
Wow.
and take this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
We can only have 3 magic items, right?
Give
Yes.
us some love. Yeah,
Okay.
you can tune to. You can attune to 3 at a time.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Prophet, dude.
Thank you, man.
So the Mimic Cloak is on Ook. So bonus
Yeah.
action, you can change it to whatever you want, or it just is the cloak with the mouth.
Decide to damn those. You can light them on fire.
You'll give me this weapon.
Decide to heal one of ours. You can heal us as well. This is up to your choice. Consider it our extension of our trust for now.
Well, I must say, I feel as if you're going to venture to down that path where the roar was heard. I want to stay with Aristiel here.
If that's true, then we'll take the sword with us, but feel free to discuss with him.
I feel as if one should protect the angel from the demons outside.
Feel free, my friend. Your path is your own.
If worse comes to worse and you are all slow to make your way back, then I will gladly give myself to just give a couple more days to the angel. If it comes to this.
Let's have the architect step in first, I think. And
I think
Ren would.
we should
Ren would
leave
hope-
the skull here. And should
Huh?
worse come to worse, we use him.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid he's gonna do. Is just gonna fucking like take me.
I will
Ren's gonna
not
hold
give
out the
myself to an angel.
For. Yeah, Ren's gonna hold out the lament to the angel. Say
We'll
if,
hurry back then. No
if
one
we
will
don't make
die
it,
here.
though.
It's my guarantee.
Do you want the angel to use it now?
No. I want if he's on the verge of dying and we still haven't made it out, I would like him to use it before killing someone.
Okay. Roll 2d4. So whenever the
Me?
angel takes the soul, they roll. The soul is 2d4 days. So just roll 2d4 so we'll see how many days that the lament would give him if he uses it. 6 days. Got it. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so if anyone
Although
would
I'm
have
not
gave
opposed
themselves,
to
they would have. Okay. So he has 9-ish days or so until he dies.
Arrows, don't give yourself first. Allow this crystal to take the brunt. We'll be back within 9 days, at least.
It is Almadoon's tear, not merely a crystal.
That's my best way of describing it. There's a
There's
certain
better
amount
ways.
of Almadoon deserving more respect, but I feel like a crystal would best describe it.
It looks like a vase.
Who said that?
Mort.
Oops, don't touch it. Aristotle, we'll be back soon. Whatever Resmir intends us to find down here might be of help to yourself.
I will not wait for you if you go down that damn door. I will find the pillars on my own.
Good
I
luck
thought
then.
you knew what they were, where they were already.
You have my word, then.
I do. Angel,
You have to find them.
Angel, will you supply me some of the blood? I will gladly ask the scholars how to save you.
No.
The angel reaches out and grabs Mort. He picks him up. And Mort's in his hand. Mort can't move. Let me go, you damn angel. And the angel just takes both hands and smashes Mort and rubs it. And you see the back pulse and he stretches out a bit. Your soul will gladly help Resmir.
Well, Mort somehow managed to be of help to someone.
Finally.
I'm okay with this.
Cal doesn't really care that Mort just got destroyed.
Who wants to roll 2d4 for Mort's soul?
Cat
I'll
is
do it.
taking.
Everybody's like me.
What's
I'm
up,
ready to do
Gallico,
it.
dude?
Ah, fuck.
Extra 4 days. Yeah.
Morte's
Cat,
worth
how
less than a
you roll?
crystal.
I
Poor
doubt
Mort.
Veronica will be happy to hear this, but I'm sure she didn't trust him much either. Any willing soul wouldn't.
I
mean,
Sure,
you were
she'd be
trying to
happy
trust
to
him.
know he sacrificed himself for an angel.
The
Right?
difference between fake trust and real trust.
I still suspect he brought us near this fortress on purpose.
Oh yeah, he absolutely did.
Very true.
And you failed.
Well, it all played out for the best, did it not?
Very well. Let's continue down this dungeon, anyway. It might hold more answers than that foolish school ever did.
So you guys are choosing dungeon crawl to save the angel. Interesting.
However, I must admit, I do want to help that dwarf. He doesn't seem to be involved in any of this mess.
We are helping him, I thought.
We'll try and get him out of here the best as possible as well. Maybe even Veronica.
Maybe not Veronica.
If they want to leave, it sounded like when we talked to them that they seemed busy.
They wanted to
and
talk
content
to
down here.
skulls, though.
At the very least, we can increase their chances of survival.
Yes.
They were talking about making a portal before, like a teleporting between this realm and the other realm.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
we'll deal with that later. Let's go down this menacing cave, looking for a challenge.
Would anyone like to come up with a story on perhaps telling Veronica how her friend had died?
Well,
I smashed
a ginormous angel struck him down in his midst.
The truth is best.
That's exactly what happened, therefore she would be quite acceptable with that truth.
Interesting. Okay. So give yourselves long rests. And then is there anything
Yes!
is there anything the group wants to discuss before you venture into the dungeon delve?
Hmm.
I would like to talk to the Plantar in Celestial.
Sure.
Actually, Sylvan. That's I want to see if I understand Sylvan.
He does
Does
not.
it understand Sylvan?
No.
Damn. Fuck.
So he looks at you kind of
Okay,
cross.
Celestial it is. Okay. Could I request your knowledge, Guardian, on the path on resurrecting the Creator? It is my goal and has been my family's goal for quite a long time.
If you can free me and let me leave this hellscape, I will take you to Resmer himself.
Oh, my heart. Oh, I can't.
No, that's true. Wait,
Is
is
that
it
in-
Sylvan? Or is this
Is that in Celestial? Or is
It's
that
in
in
Celestial.
That
Camelot?
was in Celestial.
Gotcha.
Alrende, you know that would require a tremendous amount of healing and power to fix this problem. This is in Celestia, by the way. No one else can understand this.
She's
Except
going to ignore Cal and reply saying, I think
When is this being said?
during
You-
the
you
nighttime
can
before they rest.
You can understand this because your comprehend language is still going. This is before the long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can understand it.
So
So
she would reply,
sorry, go ahead.
she would reply with, that would be a wonderful honor. It's not something I deserve. And I greatly appreciate your help.
Cyril and I will support you through this. If you try to make this attempt. I do not
I will
want
not
to see
try,
a
I will
celestial fall here. I'll do my best to revive him or allow him a few more moments with Resmir.
I do also appreciate your support, Cal.
You guys gonna meet Resmir? Because holy
That's
shit!
what you said, bitch!
Holy
I
shit!
have a few questions for myself
Ah! Really took the wind out of me
It'll be
when you said that. And I was like,
that I meet him as well.
He is our father. The one who provides all of us, who wants all of us to protect those that cannot protect themselves.
We'll get you out of here, Outerstone. I'll do my best.
Even if you do not, because you tried, the light will remember this.
And Cal will smirk and head towards the entrance to the dungeons.
So Cal, because you were so close to the light, give yourself back one of your memories. Whichever one you think would fit best, like whatever one you want to choose. It's like one of the memories that you had.
Probably the tree. I mean, mostly the tree.
Okay. Do you
You
remember
should cut it all up and pick it out of a fishbowl. Each memory at a time.
I'll remember the incredible honor Valthera have when serving Resmir.
So the group is going into the dungeon delve. You did the long rest. You've also just hit level 4. I think it'd be cool to level up on stream so
Oh, snap.
everyone can see your health rolls and stuff and see what feats or abilities you choose.
I am so happy. This was the best decision of our lives.
Quite ready for this.
Well, I'm happy Morte died.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh,
Little victories.
I was
smack
getting
that
ready-
mosquito that's been buzzing around your ear all night. You finally
I
get
was-
it.
Now,
tempted just to start smashing him into dust.
We lost Rolag, we lost.
Yes, that's a max HP
Morte.
roll. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I can't wait for Eros to die.
Whoa, 9 health.
Max HP roll for Cal.
Cal just rocked it. Nice, dude. Cal with the 9. Metalmancer.
28 HP. That's a huge increase.
Oh, damn. Let's go.
The wizard with the max heal. What is going on?
What is
Dathers
my
the wizard. Max
Don't worry,
8.
I'm about to get a shitty roll.
We'll get a 1d8 right now.
Ook.
There you go.
D8 plus my
Plus your con. Ook plus your con.
Yeah, it's only
Zero
2.
gets plus
So Ook,
6.
Ook gets 5. Alrinda gets 6. Vert gets 8.
Somehow
Nice.
Oh yeah.
more HP than my golem, which has a 1d8 every life. That's crazy.
All right,
Rush
level
with
4.
Damn, Rush got the 5. Oh. So level 4, you guys get feats or ability scores.
I'm
I also get
multiplexing.
something else, I think.
As a Metalmancer, Cyril gets feats, right? Or an
Yeah,
ability score.
yeah. The golem gets either ability score or a feat.
If you
That's
guys
a hard
don't know,
I must
Gamingbrew
It's
Erenel
a
has
hard
some pretty
choice.
cool feats.
We do. There's some bunch of homebrew feats if you want to take it.
So I think Cal will probably take the Battlecaster feat.
Send you guys to the
Battle
campfire
Caster
too for
is-
this. Let's get off the sad music too.
I don't know. We should have happy music now.
We're leveling up after a nice roleplay session with the fallen.
Y'all are excited to go see Resmir, and Ook just wants to go back to the mortal plane. And drink
I do
water.
too. I want to go. I want to go.
Maybe you can ask Resmir some questions.
Calm down, furries. You will
You
have your
damn
time.
religious fanatics.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Well, I mean, as long as I can
Yeah.
take notes, there's no problem going up to the above.
For all fear, God.
I'm sure you're just enjoying this. You're just writing your little book.
Level
And
4.
honestly, if I somehow make it up there, I can say that my little experiment to spite some people seem to have worked out. All works for me.
Yeah, that's very true.
Your experiments go to the above.
I just met Resmir, it just happened.
Wasn't quite the person I was.
I'm actually a freshman at the
originally
Royal
targeting.
College.
Freshman.
Barely accepted.
You're legit. You're Harry Potter. Okay.
Hey, you guys chose the path by jumping into the below portal.
Very true. Very true.
Now we're gonna go see Resmir.
So you guys taking ability scores or are you taking feats?
I think Cyril is gonna take the ability of Sentinel.
Ooh.
So anytime anyone goes past him, he will prevent them from moving as long as he hits them.
Nice.
That's good.
So Cyril's got Sentinel. That's a good one.
He will prevent any movement past him anytime anyone tries or provokes an opportunity of attack.
Ook, I think this would primarily be for you. Would it be beneficial of me to take the spell magic weapon, where I would turn your weapon into a magic weapon with +1 attack roll? It's concentration, but it lasts an hour. And it's a bonus action.
So it gives me +1 to my attack.
Yeah, and it's a
Not
magic
damage or
weapon
anything?
then.
Oh, and it's a magic weapon.
Oh, and damage. +1. So it's a +1 all around with magic damage. But it's concentration, so that's where it gets iffy. But I could take a feat for, Warcaster. But since
Warcaster's
you're
pretty good.
in the front,
I
a lot,
mean,
I
that-
know you're gonna hit.
It would be good for me, but if you feel like another one's better, that's totally fine.
Well, I think I get another second level spell slot, so I would be able to have that prepared.
No, I think actually no, that'd be good
Yeah. Okay. Then I will.
because it'd be good
prepare
for
it
Roach too, if we go against those creatures that don't take regular damage.
You can also start to look, if your classes are, you can look into prestiging.
There we go.
Oh,
Sentinel.
is that level 4?
That's
Yeah.
it.
For some
It's,
classes.
every time
Oh,
you can
God.
do a feat.
So barbarian, you could become a warden. A ranger can become a dragon rider, but
Where is that?
it's on Erenel's homepage under additional options.
Gotcha.
A wizard can become a
Does
clutch
Drew have any?
master. Drew doesn't have one yet, but they'll have one coming out hopefully next week. The Fey Friend.
Ooh, maybe.
And then
I might have to wait until
Hear
next
that.
week then.
I hate to do this to you, Lee,
What'd you take?
but Kyle's gonna take a very annoying trait, which is inspiring leader.
That's fine. I think it fits your character.
It does very well, actually. So, anytime before combat, I will be able to inspire us with temporary hit points.
I get another cantrip.
Up to my
I
level
still
plus
get
my charisma modifier, which is 3.
So I think I gotta wait until Fey Friend comes out
I think
next
it's
week. See.
once every short,
It's
Yeah,
once every short.
once every short.
It's not every combat,
but
but
it's still pretty good.
It's super helpful.
Pretty good. Going to the boss fight with some extra health is always sweet.
Oh, I want to let you guys know, since I'm an Arcana cleric, that I can do Channel Divinity on Celestial, Elemental, Fey, or Fiends, and it basically just makes them frightened of me, and they have to use a dash action to get away for 30 feet. So if we're ever in a pinch, I could do that.
Well, I'm taking a level in Rogue League.
Take a level in rogue, got it.
Yes,
Oh.
so I need to figure out how to do the sneak attack shit.
I think it's easier just to make a macro that adds sneak damage when you get it,
Oh, yeah.
because
Alright.
it doesn't
I've
have
never
a
made a macro before, so.
Small leader.
It's basically well, what I would do is I would add sneak attack to your bars and just put on your hotbar, and whenever you get sneak, just hit the sneak button. Should be an easy way to do it. But rogue's gonna be sweet for you. Defend a location or NPC from certain destruction for the warden for a barbarian. Yeah, it has a small prerequisite for sure.
Do you guys want me to get light as a cantrip?
So
Is that literally what it is? A light?
Yeah.
Like a torch? I think we have dancing light and then torches.
Oh, we have
should be good.
dancing light now. Yeah.
I think
I
we're
have
good.
dancing light cantrips.
That'd be good. Okay.
For the prestige for barbarian, for the warden's call,
Hmm.
I'm assuming it says you can't move, and each large or smaller creature you choose within 5 feet can't willingly move, and that's just one creature.
There we go. Inspiring leader is now set up.
nice. Let me look at it again because I forget.
That's
I'm gonna
gonna be
take
really good.
Sacred
actually.
Flame.
That's crazy good.
Because you already, like Gak was saying, you already defended a location, so you have that done. You have a con of 14 or higher, right?
What?
You have a constitution of 14 or higher.
Yeah.
Cal himself doesn't gain those hit points, but everyone in the party, including Serial, does. So
As a bonus action, your presence forces it.
Do you guys
Each
I-
nearby creature.
I prepare a lot of magic healing spells, I mean. Do you guys want me to keep that for the dungeon crawl? Because I know a lot of us do healing.
Lord knows I still need it. I'm still squishy
I'd
as
keep
fuck
at
until
least
level
one
6.
healing on you at all times.
Yeah.
Just because. But
This could be a surprise.
If you take Warden's...
How?
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
also get a level 2 this from this level.
I'm gonna take Bane.
No,
Bane's good.
I keep my levels. All right, y'all are good.
If you
Yeah.
take Warden's Call, you prevent any creature within 5 feet from moving from you.
Oh, so they have to be within 5 feet for it to even work.
Right.
That's kind of...
So you gotta like jump in there and you just stop it from moving.
So, before we progress on to the next adventure into the Hellscape, Cal will use his newfound feature, Inspiring Leader.
we got it back with his memories.
Yeah.
Everyone 7 hit points.
I mean, I guess I'll do it. We'll try it. See if I can get any use out of it.
Well, don't. If you don't want to, then do. You can take another feat. You can pump into. You get 2 ability check or 2 points to add to your abilities too. You should make your character how you want your character to play.
I'll try it.
Now more perceptive and sneakier.
1, 2.
Because I mean, as Ook, it might be beneficial to dump into strength or con too.
I usually like getting my stats up to the max before I take a feat or something.
Because the way prestige classes work, it's you can take it any level past 4. It just retroactively takes away your stuff, your ASIs, once you take it.
Okay, I'll put it in stat.
I'm just saying you should build your character how you want your character to play. Not because you feel like you don't need to like test out Erenel stuff, just for the sake of it. Because that's not fun.
Got my 5 HP and my 2 strength.
Boom.
I think I've gotten under a 5 for all of my health rolls for the last 2 levels. Last 3 levels.
Gross.
What's your health at?
It's real low. It's like 39.
You're still 1 above me.
Yeah. As a
Still
D12
rough, though.
barbarian.
I've missed so much HP.
So you gotta remember, is I was rolling pretty high and I get a +3 to each one of my health rolls.
That's true. All right. So next session, we'll be back with the Ulkadian Odyssey episode 7 on Saturday. And they're going into a dungeon crawl to save the fallen angel. It's an interesting way that this game went. So my next stream is on Monday with Rise of Harlock at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Appreciate you being here. If you like what you saw, hit that follow button, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good night. See ya.
Later.
Bye.
We're all gonna get digged down by a Dictor.
Later, Prophet.
Oh, no.
I'm going to meet you guys, and I'll be back soon.